Hey everybody, welcome back to the Council of Reeds. I'm Dylan, here with Jason,
G'day.
Nitin,
Hello.
Fommy,
Hey.
and Dave.
My shirt's made in Hawaii.
Wow,
Yay.
thank you for that,
Thank you.
Dave. First,
Oh, that's great for the audio listeners for sure.
Yep.
As always.
first off, thank you for everybody who turned up at Free Comic Book Day.
It was a great day.
It was awesome, super busy,
Yep.
heaps of fun
Yep.
for customers.
No fights this year. That was good. The ride of 2009 was,
Oh, yeah.
fights.
But just after 2 years, because it is the best day of the year. You get
Yeah.
to see so many of the customers and your regulars, and some people you don't see often, but some people even that you see regular all at once. It's just blah.
Yeah,
You usually have a good laugh with a few bits and pieces.
We
But
kind of worked out. I think we had over 400 odd people through the store.
Oh yeah, easy I reckon.
yeah.
And yeah, it was a massive day, 8 till 6. So,
I should have had me clicker, but
Nah, it's overrated.
It's
Too
effort.
busy chatting and mingling and snoozing
you know.
with the customers. But yeah, no, it was a great day for it. It was nice and sunny, so no one got rained on, which
Yeah.
has happened in the past years,
A
unfortunately.
little chilly.
And do we still have comics left over?
There's a few comics left over.
Okay.
A few bits and pieces.
It appears my Insta video didn't work.
People liked it.
Yeah.
It had.
Got a couple of comments on that.
Yeah.
Tell you about one of them.
Oh, okay.
We also had a competition.
That's right.
So
yeah, for the Just League Avengers trade paperback. So we drew that afternoon, and congratulations to Bean. I was talking to her today, actually.
Awesome.
So yeah, but unfortunately,
Junction with the
segue.
audio listeners, we're all sitting here wearing our Hawaiian shirts, some made in Hawaii, as you've already found out, to represent a bit of heartfelt episode in regards to a passing of, as Nitin just put it previously, a Titan, George Perez. I have got my bits and pieces that I've enjoyed of his artwork, but I think Jay and Nitin have probably had a lot more.
Yeah, for sure.
Than what I've had. So yeah, please.
when we did the video the other day, like the front of the store is the first thing you see.
Yeah. Anytime.
And not only that, the Crisis poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his pencils with Alex Ross painting over top of it.
Yep.
So like the two bits of art we have in the front
Two
room
sentimental
are
pictures.
George Perez. Yeah, and you know,
We've always been here.
He was a nice bloke when
Yeah.
I met him. He's a fantastic dude.
Same.
Sitting in the all day.
Yep.
Signing, drawing, and he wasn't. I know it sounds good. He wasn't charging a lot.
Yep.
He was just cool signing. I think he was signing like 40 books per person.
Wow.
Oh,
if you
wow.
said that much. And then
Right.
he was doing
sketches and whatever.
It was just a good dude.
I was in his Facebook group for a while, and he just showed nothing but love for everything. So
Well, you got that amazing Thor commission, Dave.
I know.
Oh,
Man.
And I kind of regret when we were at Vegas, he was there with CGC doing a few different things. I didn't get anything done, but I got to see him, and everyone, he was always smiling, and everyone seemed really happy, and it was cool just to see George Perez, to be honest. So
I think he'd stopped doing commissions by then, though.
yeah, no, he was just doing
his
signing for the
eyes,
CGC. That's
yeah.
one of the reasons why I didn't bother, because I had nothing really there that was worthwhile getting signed.
but yeah. Before we started recording, it was like Neil Adams and him a week apart.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, massive impact on the comic industry.
Oh, generation.
Yeah, or probably the two best of their time, to be honest.
Yeah, like how many characters did George have
Right.
owned in co-creating and stuff?
100%.
And like Wonder Woman as
Yep.
she is now, like
Modern,
all of that,
Modern
Yep.
Wonder Woman.
100%.
just the Greek mythology and Ares as a villain and all that. That's all George, right?
Bringing the sidekicks into the forefront.
Yeah, make
with
them
Teen
not just
Titans. Yeah. Sidekicks.
Yeah,
Yeah, with new characters as well.
Yeah.
Starfire, Cyborg, Raven.
Yep. Nightwing turning Robin
right,
into
yeah.
his own man.
Yeah.
Bloody Crisis.
Yeah.
Reset a whole universe.
Oh, well, not even just. They're still milking it to this day.
Everything's, we were talking about it last week. It's Dark Crisis now.
It's his impact was massive. Sorely missed.
Just sad.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I've been seeing everyone talking about him, on the social
Yeah.
media. It's like how much they loved him and how much of a nice dude he was just in general.
For sure.
Yeah, so kind of links in, in an unfortunate way with our giveaway, but someone out there is now, Sabine's now enjoying that art and that book, and if Dave finally goes through all of his stuff and sees he does have another set, I might get a copy.
Can we fight to the death for it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
All right. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
fun. Like a good
that's a
weekend.
good episode.
Excellent.
All right.
We'll film it.
Yes. Commentate.
Okay. This week's comics. Our featured comics are Flashpoint Beyond, #1.
Yay.
Not issue 0, which came out
Last
before
week.
already.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, #1. Is that just called Obi-Wan or just Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan, I think.
Obi-Wan. Okay, cool. I gotta get it right. We got new trailers for Constantine and Green Lantern animated movies coming out. New trailer for Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus. You're very
What
excited.
to say about that, Jay?
Very excited, Jason.
Yeah.
A trailer for Weed, Al Yankovic
Story.
story,
Biopic?
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. We also went to see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, we did.
So we'll be getting a very spoiler-heavy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that.
Moon Knight finale as well.
Yes.
That
as
said,
well.
and
Do we want to do them last?
yeah, let's do that last.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Halo should be at the forefront here.
We watched the next episode of Halo, and boy, oh
Where is
boy.
this wee business?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean,
I dragged him into it because I
Yeah.
just wanted to see his reaction.
boy, oh boy, I didn't like
He's just not watching the TV. He's just sitting there with
watch it.
popcorn.
staring at me. Yeah,
That sounds like Dave.
like this is like I'm speechless. Like of where it's gone. Like,
Yeah, well, you
yeah.
mentioned that there was some sort of major character perhaps missing in this episode, so we'll get to that.
Yes, we
Calm
will.
down, calm down,
Okay,
calm
and
down.
Don't go off too early,
No,
son.
no, man.
and my film flashback for this week.
Yeah.
Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, December Sky.
What a
We
way
need
to
some jazz.
finish.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Whew.
If it's jazz, you know I'm coming.
Thanks for the warning, Dave. I'll duck and cover.
Mate, honestly. This is what happens when we do late night
And
ones.
there's your segue into just thanking everyone out there for subscribing and listening.
And put up with Dave.
We really do
honestly.
appreciate it. Dave, the self-proclaimed star of the podcast, he told me to say that we really appreciate it.
Did you sign any
And,
autographs on the weekend?
No,
Nobody asked you?
no.
I think they were too starstruck, Dave.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Too shy.
And just checking you were typing the right numbers into the calculator.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So thank you out there, everyone that's been with us now for, what are we up to, 60
60 episodes
Woo!
over a year.
And
Wow.
so really appreciate it. Tell one friend, and then they may enjoy this craziness as well.
They can tell 2 friends.
Well, you
and
can
they
tell
three
60 friends if you
And
got
so
them.
on,
Yes.
and so on.
We're an elaborate
and so
Ponzi
on,
scheme.
Rate us on
But we
Spotify.
don't get no money out of this.
And can be found where all podcasts can be found because you found this podcast.
Rate us on Spotify. Give us a like on YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Sub.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be nice. Got any guys?
If you don't want to see us, yeah, just
Listen.
Spotify, listen.
Well, when do you want to see us?
Yeah, look at these shirts. They're amazing.
Yeah, you're missing out.
That's right. And Jay's amazing comic book camera work, which is about to happen in 3, 2,
2,
now.
1. Flashpoint Beyond.
I did this one, but
Do it again because we're talking about comics now.
yeah, no, I'm trying to find some good pages. Anyone read
okay.
this?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, cool.
You can sit over there for a while, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this follows on from
I'll be quiet.
Beyond Issue 0. Funny that. So it's obviously a sequel to the original Flashpoint mini. But bit of backtrack. End of, obviously, Flashpoint, everything got reset. That was the point, and that's how we got
New
New
52,
52.
yeah.
So things not quite reset, but the Flashpoint went away. In 0, Thomas has woken up and things have gone back to normal. He's still Batman, Bruce is dead.
And he remembers
Yeah, that
what
he knew
should have happened.
Barry came to him
Yes.
and whatever. So he goes to hunt. This time in the original Flashpoint, Barry Allen came to him. So this time he goes to Barry. Barry's not the Flash, whatever. And then he gets
sabotaged.
sabotage. Yes, and what
gotta check.
kind of crazy man's like, I'm gonna make you the Flash by tying you
Yeah.
to a roof and get some lightning into you.
God, I lost
What a
his son.
surprise that didn't go so well. So this one is hunting Aquaman. Because obviously the Amazons and Atlanteans are still at war. Emperor Aquaman is sort of...
Sabotaged.
Yes, been fingered for the role in the Saboteur.
Yep.
hate when that happens.
Grow up.
Oh no, seriously, look at this kid. So, in this issue, we got Aquaman has Wonder Woman locked up. Thomas Batman goes
Calm down, Titmouse.
to confront Aquaman. Aquaman essentially kicks his ass.
The one thing I don't get
Yes.
is that, like,
Just one thing.
if Thomas Wayne knows that, like, everything's okay in, like, the world that Flash came from, and that turned into the New 52, wouldn't he just know it's like, okay, everything's okay in that universe?
No,
my
he,
universe
no,
is
no,
the
this
same.
universe shouldn't exist.
Yeah,
It shouldn't exist.
This is meant to be the prime universe, right? But an alternate timeline, right? That was
yeah.
the Flashpoint thing. It was
Yeah,
an
well,
alternate
that just
timeline.
skew off into its own universe?
No,
No.
because the Flashpoint was pre-52 DCU, right?
Yeah.
DCU that got morphed into Flashpoint. It wasn't like Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3 sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. It's
It
not-
was.
It was
When
originally.
Barry went back and saved his mum, changed every event, and it became
yeah,
the Flashpoint.
Yeah,
okay.
So at the end, they had to reverse that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get you.
Universes and timelines, like different
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So it's a single timeline, basically, for the... Yeah. Alright. I get...
Yes. What do you think, then?
I liked it.
That was good, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, what about the Harvey Dent kid
That was excellent.
Oswald stuff?
And that was excellent.
Jesus.
He's like, why are you shooting the roof? That bit was great.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, I want to shoot a gun. What type?
Yeah,
That was great.
yeah.
Like Oswald's he's Alfred
Yes,
basically.
yeah.
Which is excellent.
Yeah. And like Thomas Lart in The Zero takes care of
Yeah.
Dent's kid, like as the his ward or whatever.
Yeah,
Doesn't care,
okay.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, he just leaves him with Oswald for a weekend.
I wasn't really a big fan of Flashpoint when it first came out.
Yep.
The story was great.
Yep.
I just didn't like where it led to.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I didn't like New 52 basically. I didn't like
Things weren't broken.
Yes, they weren't broken. They grew rid of Wally, who was the
best
better
Flash?
Flash, which was Barry didn't need to come back.
No.
Hal Jordan, you can make a case for coming back.
Yeah.
Of course.
Barry did not need to come back.
He had a great death.
Yes, and Wally was the better Flash.
And not only just a much more interesting character. The whole legacy of being Kid Flash and having to step up and eventually be surpassing.
Yep.
You know, whatever. But yes.
But I did like going back there, even
Yeah.
though it's not going to do the damage that it did.
No, because I totally agree. What Flashpoint, the point of Flashpoint to set the New 52, but the world they created
Yeah.
for those 6 issues,
Yeah,
so many
absolutely.
interesting concepts.
I even liked the animated movie they did of it.
It was. I feel like that was better than the book because
That movie.
it was paced better. I feel
yep.
like reading the book, it happened really fast.
Yeah.
And the pacing was just not right. But the anime movie was awesome.
The movie's all I know. I've never read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I watched, and I bought that on DVD. It is excellent. So yeah.
Apart from the style, I
Yeah.
hated it. Like everyone looked like a meathead, like just
Yeah.
tiny head.
That's where they started going rubbish designs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was a point as animated movies was supposed to be the art style was going to reflect what the comic book art style was.
Yeah,
But
at
the
that
way
time, yeah.
that they-
I think
they
Flashpoint
didn't.
was the first one that
Did
went
it?
to the
New 52.
house style
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Which I understand from their side of things why it's cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Why do I have to redesign Batman every time instead of we've already got it? But that's what made those original, like Dark Knight Returns and Year One, and like they're all different looking.
And Public Enemies.
Yes,
Like
that's just McGinnisy.
New Frontier.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's hard to. I don't want to say hard because Darwin Cook was very cartoon. You know, it would. They didn't really quite capture it.
No.
They tried their hardest, but
But it had a look.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I like the book way better than the
Oh
movies.
yeah.
Because they changed a bunch of stuff around. But I love Darwin Cook, and he's another one that's gone before his time. He's passed away a few years ago,
Yeah, a long time now ago, probably.
which was
probably
a
a decade
decade
ago.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that long?
Oh,
Anyway,
easy.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, old.
It's all one. It's all
You
one
look a bit
thing.
like George Perez.
I was thinking,
I
I'm just
was-
cosplaying George Perez.
I was
all day.
thinking
Wow,
that
except
when
for
we were
the
talking
obvious.
about him, and I looked over at you, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
It's the shirt.
It's the shirt.
Tips
the
it
shirt
off.
is like almost
Was it-
Oh,
exactly.
the bald head, the
Yeah,
beard.
yeah.
The red shirt would have been.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, I'm probably going to be just cosplaying George Perez. But it's a good book. Interesting book. Interesting stuff that's happened.
Yeah.
Especially between the Amazons and the
Yep.
Atlanteans. One woman, when she's like, you let me rear, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
You know, that was great. He's like, I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
You know, that was great. I like Thomas Wayne.
Yes.
I didn't sort of... No, I like Thomas Wayne. because he's a different Batman, obviously, but
He might be the best alternate Batman they ever came up with.
Yeah.
My favorite Batman was when he was Superman. Speeding bullets. That was the best
Surprise.
Batman.
Fetish.
no, it's a
But
good
no,
book.
very good, very good. Yes. All right, moving on. Star Wars, Obi-Wan. Obviously trying to get in on the show coming in a couple of weeks. So this is like journal entries.
Oh, is it?
So it starts off with
like a
some
Padawan.
really nice art at first of old Ben out in Tatooine, talking about it never rains. And he writes a thingy, and then it goes to youngling, you know, in Coruscant.
So when he's a kid and he's
Yeah.
just joined
Yeah,
as a Padawan.
yeah.
And that's interesting. I don't think we've ever really
No.
seen much of that, right?
I will say the art drops off significantly from the old man to the flashback part, so to speak. But yeah, his friend in training, she's sort of getting visions and goes, I gotta go, I gotta save the family. You know, leave the thing, and so he's trying to convince her to stay, and then I'll come with you. Is the basic plot of the issue. And then by the cover issue 2, it looks like it's him as a Padawan with Qui-Gon. So I think it's just going to be sort of random stories, fill in some gaps maybe.
Okay.
Mini?
Yeah,
5?
yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
But it's not bad, but yeah. The art of the first couple of pages, like, this is so nice.
very much
and
so.
then you turn and you're like, ew,
It
what
really
happened here?
turns.
But it is. I think, because didn't they have, like, sort of
What the hell happened?
the original Aaron Marvel Star Wars stuff had...
The hell was that?
It was like an issue?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
The
each,
Obi-Wan
between
issue?
each
dropped
arc,
off
I think they
pretty
did a couple of them.
Yeah.
So I think
That
it's
was
riffing
cool.
off that, because it was a great idea, because he's got
Hanging out.
so much he could feel. And yeah, see him as a kid, and then, you know, Master Yoda, and
Oh, cool.
yeah. And he's obviously pretty powerful already, because he's not even got a Jedi, he's still just at the temple, but he's Jedi mind tricking,
Okay, interesting.
doing some, you know, force power push stuff. What's going on?
Anyway, I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, there's a Moon Knight ad, and it's just very interesting the way they've done the ad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough, fair
I'll
enough.
come back to that.
But yeah. I probably like it more than I'm going to like the show.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, you never know. I think it's
At
surprising.
least Marvel's done like, oh, they finally brought out a comic based on
Right?
the show.
I know.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Probably
we
not
have to
the
give
show
kudos where
you're
it's due.
excited about, but
Yeah. Oh, and like the May 4th weekend sort of thing was their aim, obviously, or, you know, around there, closest, you know, obviously.
Yeah, close as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
anything else. Like when they had the chance to bring the Han Solo movie out on the 4th, and they brought it out on the 20th.
what's the difference? Obi-Wan, same thing. Comes out the 27th or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Oh, whatever. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
we will not
It
stop
was the
complaining.
last week of Moon Knight and stuff. So I
Yeah, but
can't
you could
say-
have.
Yeah.
You know, oh, anyway. So give us some free stuff and I'll stop bitching Disney.
Gold.
Should have started Moon Knight with 2 episodes.
The problem there, 'cause
Give
I
us
was
8 episodes of Moon
the
Knight.
problem with Moon Knight. They started that with the moon, right? Didn't start on a full moon.
Oh.
See, they line that up, but they can't line Star Wars
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, if they gave us 2 episodes at first go, it would have ended
Yes,
a week earlier, right?
yes. And like, but you're a stream is you're not over the air.
Yeah.
They can both.
Yeah. You can watch
Land
this
the same
now
night.
and then watch something else later.
Not everybody is gonna be watching both.
The same night last week. Anyway.
Anyway, new book this week from Aftershock, Peter Milligan, and I have no idea how you say that artist's name. Artesita. Dogs of London. This was pretty interesting. I read this. Anybody check this out?
No,
Guess
no,
not.
I missed this.
This is like a 60s sort of
Aftershock, nice.
London mob sort of stuff. So yeah,
I remember talking about this in
60,
previews.
yeah, 66. You know, talking about Beatles just said they were bigger than Jesus. Vietnam War stuff's
they-
going
Yeah, I'll
on.
take this.
Are
It
there
was good.
actual
Yeah.
dogs in this? Though?
I've seen a couple.
Not yet.
Oh, she wasn't attractive.
There might be. But yeah, full English gangsters. You know, like talk about we used to all have razor blades sticking in a cork to slice people up with.
Oh.
But one of their crew starts stepping up to the next thing and having flick knives and stuff like that. But then like jumps at the end.
It's like Sexy Beast.
It moves to 2010 or whatever, and like your main character's doing the narration. He's getting knighted.
Okay.
For his contribution to business. And you're like, okay, what's going on? But then some stuff happens and like gives you a bit of a cliffhanger. Because first I'm reading, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, it's good, but nothing too outstanding. Solid. But yeah, when it then jumps forward, I'm like, well, now I'm hooked a bit.
Might be a good trade.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But like they're the dogs, that's what they're called as kids. Yeah. You know, they're little.
Covers look good.
Yeah.
That next cover looks
Well,
really
because the cover for the people that aren't listening is how do you say that word, Dylan?
Doberman.
Anthropomorphic.
That's it. But that's not in there, so I was a little confused. I assumed it was going to be dog people.
good. Yes, but that's more just what they were called.
But at the end, there's the profile bits with writing and stuff, and it's but would you recommend for the project? And it's like, yes, maybe, no, and I'm like, ooh, so is the dog thing not just a
No, maybe.
metaphor?
Like,
Is there
a bit
stuff
more supernatural.
right?
Yeah, okay, cool.
I think it's just code names.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those are code words.
Interesting.
Well, there's I don't want to spoil the hook at the end, but there's some definitely supernatural something
Other
happening.
stuff,
Right,
other
yeah.
stuff
So
going on
I was
in
like,
the
well,
background.
maybe right.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, because it was very straight until the end. You're like, oh yeah, cool, it's fine. Yeah, worth a check out if you like your different sort of stuff.
Wow.
It was good. Boobies, can't go wrong. Also new this week, we had the new Scotty Young writing anyway, with art by Kyle Stranham. Oh, how do they say it?
I'd say Strom.
Stram, whatever. Twig.
You
This
asked.
is like a fantasy sort of deal. Anybody read this?
How dare you answer?
Yeah, I was keen to read this actually, but
It's very pretty.
didn't get a chance.
He's like, he's got to go on a mission I think he might essentially be a postman. It's his first day on the job. It was very pretty.
No,
Very pretty.
He was keen.
He's
to
already looked at it.
No, okay, go on, take it.
So yeah, this little blue guy, he rocks up. His dad used to do the job. And he goes through
Damn, that's pretty.
the place where he has to go see the guy and gets his mission or whatever. Opens up, like the mouth opens and you walk in his tongue. And then in the middle of like in his belly, you get the thing you got to take.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And then they come out the other end, and he's got this little yellow thing on him. He's like, I don't know, his pet or whatever. And he's like, hey, do you think if we went in his mouth and we got the thing from the belly, do we come? No, don't talk about it. He's like, I'm pretty sure we just got pooped. No. Dying.
This is a all ages kind of thing, right?
I'm not sure.
You got time for the first issue?
Well, there's nothing in there, but
May down the line.
It's rated T on the back.
yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't say all ages. I thought not mature, but yeah, Scotty Young's last thing was I Hate Fairyland. That
Yeah.
looks
Yeah, his art style sort of.
T is for everyone if you're dyslexic.
But I Hate Fairyland. We still have the first issue there.
Yeah.
She's on the cover with a battle axe, blood dripping from the blade
this is
battle
true.
axe.
This is true.
Corpses at her feet.
That is true.
So this looks a bit more like, oh, this is a kid.
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So yeah, I was curious. to
teenish
see.
for sure. I don't know
Okay.
about young kids yet because it looks a bit dark. Like I could see how it will get dark. Yeah, like a Dark Crystal or
Oh,
good,
okay.
you know? Labyrinth stuff. We watched this.
That,
That Never-ending story.
that poop shoot thing was probably teens.
Yeah.
Not kids.
Kids love a good poop joke, but
Yeah.
but yeah, the end page is a bit
Yeah. Okay.
maybe not little things.
This looks awesome. I might buy this.
The art is very nice.
It was very nice,
Very pretty.
but
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this.
yeah, it was just nice little nothing.
Up. Oh. What? I thought you could have it already.
No. Swiped.
No.
You may get it next.
Yay.
May keyword.
Alrighty. Also, sort of new this week. Giant Size X-Men Thunderbird one shot. Nitin, you read this one, yes?
I did. So
Why'd you buy this?
Because I check it out.
Yeah.
And AEW has run it.
Yeah.
But I don't know when. Because I like Thunderbird anyway.
Yeah, same.
And I don't know this. Besides, Krakoa,
Yeah.
the circumstances of him being brought back.
Krakoa.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so.
Yes, they can.
But he just seems so down the line when they were bringing everyone back. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They just get he's not that important. He was the first.
Oh.
I'm just saying, is he not that important? He was one of the first ones.
Well, he was the
Well,
first.
basically, it says in there.
He's the
first
first
X-Men to
X-Men to
die
die.
for Xavier.
Yeah.
It says it in there. He
That was his whole point.
Yeah.
In Giant Size, right?
Yeah.
And obviously Warpath, his brother Warpath, long history in the X franchise.
He gets brought back at Krakoa, and he's like, "This is another reservation."
Yeah.
Basically, he's like, you screw yourself away from people. He's just not gonna be on a reservation. So he goes back home, sees family, just finds out the government agency is taking natives who have X genes away to take their genes to put in themselves.
Oh.
To be,
Right.
you know what I mean? Just so they don't deserve this, where it's,
Yeah.
bunch of racism and stuff in there.
Of course.
So, he sort of goes out and saves the day.
As you do.
He gets a new costume.
Well, that looks cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the art.
No.
But
Yeah, it's fine,
the
right?
artist is Native American.
Yeah, exactly.
You just have a native book by native people. But yeah, I just checked it out.
Comics.
I just check it out because I like Warpath.
Yeah.
And to see what they're doing with him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's alright. Story's alright.
Yeah.
Check it out if you like Warpath.
Will do. Alrighty. Alright, let's look at some other books this week. There are other sort of new ones, but we got some favourites of the comic shop Council of Reeds. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, number something.
7.
What do they make? Oh, no one blind.
It's so
But
small.
It's so small, man.
It's tiny, yeah.
And those colours don't help.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like black on red.
this book is great. You read it in a minute, but it's still great.
I read it.
You don't feel ripped off.
No.
No.
But,
And you put it perfectly the other day when we were talking about it. You want to read it quickly because it's action paced, and you feel like
Yes.
the pacing and the plotting of it is quick. So, yeah, it does feel like you're done quickly, but you still got a good payoff.
Oh, that left me on a cliffhanger. Like,
Oh yeah, good cliffhanger
like
too.
the first cliffhanger in a book
Yeah.
for the
That one
longest
panel.
time. That like it's like I can't believe that I need the next
Because
one.
the
Like,
art
it's-
is simple at first glance, but very detailed at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot going on, even though there's not a lot going on.
Being issue 7, we're now into the second arc. So if you are interested, pick it up. The trade will be coming very soon, and it is a really good, detailed story that's getting deeper and deeper now. Some cool dark web stuff, some serial killer stuff, some just on the run craziness that is just really encapsulating. I really dig this book, and Redeemer's not doing a hell of a lot writing wise, but you still get so much out of that art.
It's
So,
a storyboard though. It's the layout,
Yes.
the pacing. It's like the images.
Setting up
it's
the
everything,
shot.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
He's a director.
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be some of the best storytelling in comics at the moment.
Yeah.
Sequential.
Yeah, that looks great.
It really is.
Hey, you don't need to write for it. You just
No,
No,
because it is
the
so-
dialogue is sparse
yeah.
because it's all the visual. But you do you just.
But then you go back.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, let me soak it in. But that first time, it's just cuts.
Yeah.
No, I really like it.
I'll get the trade for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very good,
I
very
think
good.
it's a good call.
All right, let's go. Nitton's favourite, Avengers Forever, number 5. Read this in?
No.
Oh, this is all Doctor Doom.
This is
No, it's in my box.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's in the box.
This is pretty dark.
the doomiest doom you'll ever doom when you've doomed a doom. Holy
Yeah.
doom.
Shit, so spoilers,
man.
Nitton.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You can
So
spoil it.
obviously, in Avengers Forever, it's the multiversal masters of evil. I nearly said it. Universe.
No.
And, that's not right. So like at the start, you got all the other people of his crew fighting over who gets this world, who gets this kill, and
Yeah, so they're just taking down world after world
Yeah.
and kind of claiming each one for themselves as they're annihilating all these different planets. And they kind of look at Doom and said, you know, Why aren't you? All these worlds we've taken, you've never claimed one. He's like, and then he just has this snide remark of, I've taken what I need. And then it delves deeper into Doom's stronghold, where every planet they go to, he finds the Doom version of whatever the hell. So that was that first one. They're all Man-Things. So Man-Thing everything.
Yeah.
But there was a Man-Thing Doom. So he kidnaps him, and it's his torture and, I guess, waterboarding and his... Join or perish, almost, you could say. And it's just some of the darkest dialogue.
The armor?
Jesus.
My God.
He loves Doom. Jason
Yeah.
Aaron loves Doctor Doom like there is no tomorrow. It is so prevalent in this. And understandable. He's such a cool villain. And such a cool, not just villain, such a cool character in the lifeblood of what he is with Latveria and everything like that. And the, what's the word? Not political, the diplomatic immunity and everything, all that other shit. It's excellent.
Still, that's why he's one of the greatest creations.
And Dylan's barely even read 2 pages, and the look on his face,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty full on.
That's some great writing.
It's
Yeah.
it's almost book of the week. Actually, it probably is book of the week. Yeah, it is book of the week. There it is, book of the week.
I
Sold.
disagree, but yes.
I still need to catch
You
up
might
on
have read
this.
something
but
else.
it looks
Yes,
I
amazing.
didn't read. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I didn't read that.
I
Yes.
won't.
But no, it's very good. And like, then you get the last page and like, Jesus Christ, Doom.
Yeah, it's great. It's the best.
Yeah, we won't
And
spoil that, but
also intriguing on where we're going to go with that next issue with Vibranium Man.
First line of this as well.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Do not avert your eyes, or the ability to do so will be taken from you. Oh my God. That's
There's a bit later on where he's like, just
Dr.
cut off
Doom.
his eyelids. He's gonna watch everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cut out your own tongue.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Clean it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Well, and just I've found really interesting. There's a one line in there about most of the Dooms and about their vanity, and they've got a shaving cut, and they hide their face away because of that. You know, rah rah. And that's why he's the superior Doom or whatever.
Doom.
Yeah, but grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see where it goes though, because you're not getting much big picture out of it.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah, it's all kind of small,
Yeah.
right? Like, you don't really get a sense of...
Like, you know, obviously they're going around the multiverse stuff, but
It's got to be coming with that poster that they originally gave out, and then at the back of this, every single one of those characters is named,
Oh, okay.
and there's a stack of multiverse Avengers that we've never seen before. That they've got to flesh out a little bit more than
yeah,
that.
it needs to start getting picking up. Like it's
Oh,
been
it's
great,
amazing, but yeah, it is very ingrained.
something needs to start going up,
Yeah.
ticking over as the whole both sides coming together.
Do we know what the end game is for this book though? Is it a 12-part?
Yeah, 12-parter, I thought.
Okay. Well, that's
But
all right.
maybe
then.
not. I thought 12, but that could be just me going, oh, Avengers Forever is 12.
Yeah,
So it was.
good one was.
All right, Batman Killing Time, issue 3. I read that. Tom King and Macways, excellent. Continues to be excellent. The art alone in this book,
He is so good.
like, look at this double page spread. We've got this cool fight with this bad dude there, sexy Catwoman on the car there. So it's doing the jumping around time thing still.
Oh, yeah.
So
You still reading
Riddler,
this?
no. Riddler and Catwoman are at the safe house, ready to do the waiting for the buyer to rock up to sell whatever the MacGuffin is, how we say. But Penguin, spoilers. Penguin survives them trying to kill him, so he sends the help to come get him, and the help just rocks up and just shoots Riddler. He's like a mob cleanup man sort of deal, right? That sort of type of
wolf.
character. Yes, he's the wolf.
It's the wolf.
And then like Batman, he has a fight with Batman, and like straight away I was like, oh, that's a Ted Grant right hook if I've ever seen one. This is a Ra's al Ghul, and like because he just like Batman's not landed nothing on him, and he just effortlessly he just kicks Batman's ass, which is great to see Batman get his ass kicked.
That
You
is
talking about the help?
Yes,
It looks really cool.
he's
too.
excellent.
Like
That
his
is great.
face and
Yeah,
the-
he's just an old man. And like, yeah, their fight is so good. He's like, oh, I guess you think that's a Is it Richard Blood? No. What's the martial arts guy? Their martial arts guy?
Richard Dragon?
Dragon, yes. He's like, I'm sure you think that's one of his original. I taught him that. You know, like, just... And, like, kicks his ass and just, like, leaves him a card. It's like, you're close to being very, very good. If you wake up, you're either going to have to take years to get really, really good, or give us a call and I'll give you some tips.
Don't hesitate to
Yeah.
call.
Oh, that's
Right?
cool.
Like, but just so... Coolest, smoothest looking new dude I've seen in ages.
Like an interesting character.
Yeah.
Someone someone acting like that. When's the last time you saw anything like that?
Yeah, because I
This
think
is
I've
fresh.
never seen him before. Maybe he's not new, but
I'm pretty sure he's new.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, this is excellent. Especially fits this whole thing where it's very real
Yeah.
with the heist early on and the moving parts everywhere. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I'm really liking it. 3 issues in, 3 more to go.
I might get the trade.
Yeah, it's been good, very very good. Where at first I'm like, Tom King, whatever, because I know what he did on Batman, and I didn't care for it, but this is
Dave,
totally different.
If this is his first appearance, bro, you should get this book.
You should. Alright, moving right along. Little Monsters. Who read this one?
Yep.
No, I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is moving along quite well. A little bit more backstory with. Actually, there's not a huge amount in this one, but a bit more in between the kids and find out a bit more about the kids.
I want it. I want it, Jason.
Gonna buy the trade. I don't want to know too much about it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying where the story's going. Don't really want to say too much spoiler wise, but yeah, it's developing really well. Yeah, Lemire's doing good stuff. I don't want to say too much more.
Good stuff.
Yeah, let's move on.
Alrighty. Maestro. World War M number 3.
Yes.
How'd this go?
This is excellent.
Yeah, this is. I didn't quite get to this
So
afternoon.
the last issue, Maestro was about to smash Abomination and Namor after he's just killed Namor's wife and kid.
John?
Yeah, he's really getting nuts. And then at the end of it, they get teleported to Doom, and then they're trying to work stuff out. So Namor's just sinking piss and Abominate. They're just like mourning and talking about what they are and why they hate the Hulk. And it's a really, really, really good. If it wasn't for Avengers, I think this probably would have been Book of the Week because it was some really cool stuff. And then Namor just cracks the shits and disappears and goes and wakes up an old friend. And that's how the issue finishes. So if you want to go to that last page, check out what he's woken up. It is sensational. So this issue 4, I can't wait for these 3 to be like in a big collection because this, the War on Pax, and the first one.
Oh, and you put Future Perfect as well, right?
Exactly right.
Oh.
That'll be the
Big
end
Maestro Omnibus.
That'd be perfect. Really, just Peter David. Great storytelling. Bit of extra heart there with Namor and Abomination, and especially the Abomination stuff at the end. Like, he realizes in a drunken stupor what he needs to do, and goes and fights Maestro. And
Cool.
Yeah, kind of a one-sided fight is one way of putting it. So, cool book.
This looks great.
That's the new one with Dustin.
Jay Lee.
The Jay Lee one.
Yeah.
Gently.
Looks weird.
Not
fair.
really.
So yeah, really enjoying that Maestro book. It's a shame this is there's more like 2 more issues to go and then that's it. So
He'll be back.
he'll be back doing something else, but how cool is that, Dave?
Alrighty. The last book I got in the pile here. For me, Book of the Week, 1-Star Squadron, 6 of 6. Will without a doubt be one of the minis of the year, I would imagine.
This is the one thing that I read this week.
You'll be
Yeah, for
busy
that,
this
Dylan.
week, Dylan. It's all right.
You want to give it without a pass. Very comic book day and all. Yeah, this is just red.
It was great.
Dude,
It
this
wasn't
is...
as a gut punch as the other issues.
But it's still pretty...
It was.
Oh.
It was. I'm just saying, not as.
When I flicked through it before I read it, like, I told Dylan, I was like, I think so-and-so happens. And then when Dylan read it before me, I was like, was I right? And sort of, but yeah, man, so good. And a callback,
Yeah.
like wrapped everything up pretty nicely. Like little things, like the lady putting the rose on.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
Yeah.
right? Because part of what's happened is her fault. I will say.
Yeah.
But yeah, very come round, just read. And yeah, it finishes maybe with an heartwarming finish.
Because it does have that wholesomeness
Yeah.
like this issue. Like, it's not a downer, but it's like grounded still. It's not like super duper.
So, like, it
hopeful.
stabs you, but it doesn't twist the knife.
That's right.
Okay, that's
It stabs you, and then it dabs the wound, and it cleans
It'll
it
take-
up
yeah,
for you.
it'll
It
take you to
stabs you, but
hospital.
it calls the cops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like Chopper.
Calls the
He'll,
ambulance.
he'll shoot you, but he'll take you to the hospital.
Because there's not much to say, because it was very much an epilogue sort of thing.
Yeah.
Everything happened last issue,
Yeah.
and it was just
Yeah, I'm
where things are now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a beautiful mini.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
It was not what I expected
No.
from the get-go. We say it every
No, no,
issue.
no.
You're like,
It just
like you say, superhero Uber.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a silly book.
Yeah, gonna be fun.
And I just read the last thing I saw. The last thing I saw Lieber on was Superman's Pal Jimmy Olsen, and that was Matt Fraction doing some just super goofy, hilarious Jimmy Olsen stuff.
I'm getting the trades in it.
So I was like, oh, cool, this is just going to be like that, right? Boom, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Just
Got punches all around.
Yes.
Yeah, but
great book. Buy the trade.
Yes, highly
Yeah.
recommend.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we know you didn't read anything more.
Yes.
Dave, you read anything else?
I don't have time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Then,
No, that's it.
Mums?
I read, because I bought the set you had the other week of the Garth Ennis Fury. So I only read the first book of that today, and holy shit.
Why did you just stop at the one?
Well, because I had to go to Bunnings and it was raining, and there's other. Yeah, I didn't want to stop. There was
Don't read it outside then.
accentuating circumstances. So I will finish that tomorrow while I should be working. Can't wait. It is crazy, and like I knew the Max series is full on, but I didn't expect.
This was one
You
of the
ain't seen
first.
nothing
This was
yet.
one of the first ones that went just full blown over the top because
have
it's
you
Garth
read it?
Ennis.
No.
Dude, like it is.
It's Garth Ennis.
Because I've read his Punisher Max, like the first volume or whatever.
No, it is more
This is more
over the top preacher
Yeah.
Garth Ennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, not ridiculous, but I just love when you finish the first book, you get to the back page, it's just big, Max, you know you want it.
Yeah,
That's all I had on the page.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I think this is like one of the first Max titles.
It's very early.
Yeah,
It just starts off crazy, but then it just,
because Alias was the first one.
Yes.
and they did some pretty extreme stuff in that.
They did.
Without going right to the point.
Yeah, but that wasn't the same as
No.
Different type. Different.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
that was more
themes.
mature and
Mature,
adult.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
It's
is
just over the top
cartoon.
craziness.
Yeah. You wait till.
Oh mate,
Yeah,
you got you ain't seen
Oh,
nothing
no, I'm
yet.
guessing not. Well, the way it finishes is like, I need another war.
Oh,
Like,
and
I'm sure he gets
Well,
it.
Robertson's art. I think that's probably the best. My favorite David Robertson art.
Okay. Because the art is ridiculous.
I think it's
Yeah.
my favorite of his stuff.
'Cause-
And like everything he draws is great.
Yeah,
Like,
like boys,
the
man.
weightlifting,
yes, but I think I love that the best.
the weightlifting nephew.
Yeah. Oh, the nephew's the best part of the book. Which is the stubble on Nick, and it's just so
So gruff.
Yeah.
Just so, like, and some of the lines, like, I can't repeat them.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I
And then,
honestly
Wow.
mate, you just read the first issue.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I gotta dig that out.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
So good.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But find it. But,
And it's not in print anymore,
Nah,
right?
of course
Like they'll
not.
never do that.
Nah.
Yeah.
They,
I'm sure.
I think they actually pretty quickly decided that level of stuff was not gonna be for them.
Okay.
And
yeah.
really, it was just Ennis stuff that really, besides Alias, once Alias had come around its course,
It was
nothing
Punisher.
but it was just an Ennis thing.
I will
Just Punisher.
happily lend them to you. They are so...
Yeah,
They
okay.
just need to be read.
All right.
Yeah.
And like even the Punisher Ennis stuff wasn't as
No.
Yeah.
No, I've
okay.
read that.
like
Because
Punisher was more serious.
The Punisher is real.
Yes.
It was probably the most real Frank Castle story.
Yeah.
Where, he does Welcome Back Frank under Marvel Knights.
Yes.
Fury's more similar to Welcome Back Frank than the Max. Just,
Yes.
he can,
More-
no
yeah,
leashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
You know?
Over the topness.
Yeah, 'cause
Was it before? Like was he drawing this at boys at the same time, or
No, it's way after.
Way after?
it's not before the Boys?
I thought it was before.
Oh yeah,
Before the
sorry.
Boys.
Yeah, I didn't hear. Yeah, way before Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, way before Boys.
Because you can see the style of art, but it's just a bit rawer.
Because Boys,
Especially with like the nephew's face,
Yeah.
facial when he when he
he
tries to
started
lift
the
the
Boys
weights,
after he finished his Punisher run.
Yeah.
blows a puffer valve.
Yeah, so it's great book, great book, great book.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring him. I'll read it this way. I'll bring it this Thursday. I'll bring up books.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
That was all?
That's
You
it.
read?
Did
Okay.
you read it?
I might have.
I'm not lending it to you.
Because, like, everyone was like, oh, we want a Fury, you know.
So you haven't read it?
I'm not sure if I have or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get to read it. It's it. Yeah.
Pass
It
around.
needs to be read, man. It's like a doobie.
Because after the success of Punisher and Alias, they're like, oh, we want a Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year I might do this,
you
but this one I will.
Oh, because Ennis killed it with that couple of issues of Punisher Max that had Fury in it,
Yeah.
the Cold War arc,
Oh, yeah.
which is the only real Marvel character in Punisher Max besides Punisher. Yeah, there's a Nick Fury and it's
the Mother Russia?
the Marvel Russia storyline,
Yeah.
and I think that's where he's like, oh, can I just have a Nick Fury book? Or they were probably like, you want a Nick Fury book? And he's like, yes. Can I go? I don't want to do that.
That
Nick
came
Fury.
out before that, all that stuff, though.
No, Punisher Max was going before
Yeah. it was
Fury
going way
Max.
before.
Pretty sure.
I feel like... I don't know. I can't remember. I just feel like Fury came out before that storyline.
Well, maybe. It's pretty early in that. I think it's like in the second or third storyline. It was like 15 years ago. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Jason.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I just feel like it.
I would look it up later.
You didn't read anything else?
Nah.
No.
I think so.
Busy
Anyway.
week. Busy week.
Alrighty. Couple DC animated movie trailers and clips
Yeah,
came
right.
out. Start with Constantine. House of Mystery.
Yeah, that looks good.
I was a bit confused at first because the clip came up and it was a Blue Beetle clip. And it said Constantine House of
Yeah.
Mystery. So I was like,
What?
oh, okay, Blue Beetle's in it with Constantine. Okay, that's a bit weird. I clicked on it and it's just this
Old school.
terrible like
1960s.
Filmation Blue Beetle complete with animation errors
Yes.
and terrible voice acting.
I thought it was very
Spider-Man.
Oh no, I just thought very Venture Brothers
Yeah.
influenced because that's what they're dealing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Johnny Quest ripoff, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But and then it turns out it's like kind of an anthology-ish
Yeah.
thing. But I feel like, yeah. Constantine's kind of like the...
Trials of Constantine kind of thing, where he's got to go through different.
But he's not in the episodes, I don't think.
No, it's
He's
weird.
the overarching.
I think
in
they're
the
just...
house, and he'll maybe like open a door and.
I think they're just calling it, like Constantine House of Mystery, but he's kind of just a feature, and it comes with other
Backup.
shorts.
Cool.
Yeah.
The like the early DCs, you had the showcase ones.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
The
showcase.
Spectre
Yeah.
and
They're calling it.
Catwoman.
Yeah,
They've just-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it a showcase.
I
still.
assume there might be still maybe a little longer, is what I sort of thought. Maybe
I think so. Yeah.
because some of those showcase
Yeah.
ones were
And
pretty
you had
short.
like the Blue Beetle, which was like 6-star animation. He had Commandy the Last Boy, which was
That
Jack
looked
the
Kirby
most Kirby
as-
in
Right,
life.
eh?
just so Jack Kirby.
For obvious reasons, reminded
Yes.
me of like the Silver Surfer cartoon.
Yes.
Seeing it in motion, just it was awesome. What you
done good.
fiddling with?
I done good. I haven't fiddled with anything yet.
Where's your Steve Austin?
I got it.
Okay, good, good, good boy.
It's like ooh, pen.
And we got a trailer for Green Lantern, Beware My Power. That's what it was called, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. One of the words in the oath. It's a John Stewart movie.
Yeah.
It looks pretty damn cool. It's in their
does.
the new style that they established after Superman Man of Tomorrow. And it's so much better than what they used before.
Because I'll be honest, I gave up on DC movies a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because they all just looked... I didn't hate how they started looking all the same. And then like, I would hear like, oh, cool. Oh, they're doing Hush. Oh, maybe I'll check that out. And then I hear they just butchered Hush. I was like, well, I won't bother.
Because Man of Tomorrow was not bad. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. But my favourite part about it, the style. Otto Schmidt did lots of the designs for it. So Lois looked like...
Yeah,
Awesome.
as she should.
Yes. Superman looked really cool. Like, he was just old school. He had the trunks. He looked like Superman. And I think Schmidt did their Long Halloween as well.
Sure.
And-
I haven't watched that. Anyone, you watched that?
No, I've been meaning to. I think that was, Jensen Ackles' Batman?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this looks awesome. Green Lanterns, Green Arrows in it.
Yeah. Straight away I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I love me some Ollie.
That made me a little bit sad that it's not Hal,
Yeah.
but
Hal's gone.
yeah, it looks like
Yeah, and he's dead.
in the
Maybe?
context of the story, yeah, it looks like Sinestro's offed him and he's kind of taken over the universe.
Yeah,
or
and it's
whatever.
like John Stewart origin.
Yeah. So that looks cool.
Yeah.
actually.
It's something a bit different, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So it looks like the DC Showcase, the Blue Beetle and the other ones have actually already come out. Same Blue Beetle here was 2021. So my guess is Constantine is the newest one. It's either just come out or is just about to come out. So
Oh.
they need to do some legal searching.
Okay, and they like just
They
put
just
the
bring
rest
it-
in.
So for instance,
with it?
it's just so it's DC Showcase. So you've got the Showcase sign at the top, and then it's Blue Beetle.
Isn't
And
that the
then-
trade?
No, it's the actual.
that's what that
Oh.
That's what they look like. But yeah, it's a trade. So then you've got all the different ones. There's a losers one. So the
Yeah.
Constantine one is the newest one.
Oh.
So they're just. So there must be like. Isn't there like a DC
DC
app,
Universe or
DC
something?
Universe
Yeah.
app or something?
Okay.
They're probably on that.
Yeah.
And they go for 16 or 27 minutes or whatever. That's what they are. They're a little, like you were saying.
Okay.
Showcase.
You know what it is? I think
That's what I just said.
the ad for it was for the Blu-ray. So for the Blu-ray release, I think
on.
Yeah.
I think they're putting them all on there.
together.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, yeah.
Well, that'd be cool. So what, you
Okay.
get 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, that's so confusing.
That's decent.
Yeah, it is. That's a DC way. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Disney Plus, new trailer. Darth Vader.
Yeah, whatever, man. Come on.
He's gonna fight Darth Vader.
Like, a part of me is really looking forward to it because I just want to see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi
Yeah.
again. But I know it's just going to shit me
Yeah.
because they're just going to shit on A New Hope.
It was shaky enough with episode 3
Yes.
because the line episode 4. Last time we met, I was a learner, but now I'm the master.
Yeah.
Episode 3. Would you call Anakin a learner in that movie? Not really, right? He's a Jedi Knight.
Yeah.
He
He's
doesn't have the rank of master.
no, but he's
That's a more a political thing.
yeah.
Yeah. He's a seat in the council, but he's
Yes.
not a master.
Yes.
Yes. But he's a Jedi Knight. He's not a
Yeah,
Padawan or anything. He's,
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
yeah.
isn't teaching him.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
He's got his own Padawan.
Apparently, yes.
Right?
The cartoons and whatnot. So with that, it's already shaky
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
But now,
And like, there's a lot of that when they did all the prequels. A few
Exactly,
things
yes.
that I'm like,
yeah, yes, yes,
And they're the worst things about the prequels for me.
yeah.
Making up Metachlorians is the worst thing. But then the other ones that you're just like, it just doesn't quite line up, but fine. But this, I do not need to see Vader and Obi-Wan having a fight.
It detracts
There's
from
no
it. It really
excuse
does.
that's going to make me go, yeah, that's cool.
Like,
It better be late in the season, otherwise it's done. You'll be doing reviews without me, boys.
It is only 6 episodes.
man, yeah, like they meet again on the Death Star. The last time they saw each other was on Mustafar, and it was like so emotional, and it was so like heartbreaking, right? And you're taking that away by having them just, I don't know, have a lightsaber fight and no one dies.
Because how did neither,
Yeah.
and not only not dies, Obi-Wan clearly
eludes them.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like no injury, no
Yeah.
whatever. Vader could maybe get a bit messed up and refixed or whatever
Yeah.
because of his thing, but not really, right? Like, so what do they do? Just have a mad stalemate and then go their separate ways?
So
Yeah.
It's a reunion.
it's really ruining the higher ground of that last scene, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
You could just cut him down again and leave him as a torso.
And he's like,
But it gets some marshmallows this time.
he's like, shit, not again.
Did
I
you
mean,
learn
it
anything?
is more robot now.
And then he's like, it's a living.
Because Vader's going to have to run away. And I don't want that. Maybe Obi runs away, and I don't want that either.
Yeah.
Supposed to be the biggest badass. That's right. Yeah, it doesn't work well for anything that I can comprehend. The reason for them doing it, like there's not a good outcome of it.
And maybe I'll be surprised.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But my mind cannot see how.
But like,
It's not just going to shit me to tears.
the fact of the matter is, it has to end the exact same way it starts.
And that's
Yes.
going back to what we
Yeah.
were talking about a few weeks ago when we started talking about this. We know where we're getting to. Like,
Yeah.
what? Again, I feel like
Like,
I want to see the Ewan McGregor stuff, but
Hmm.
do we really need this?
Nothing can change. Like, the villain can't die
No.
or anything. There can't be like a full story told because it's.
And
Yeah,
it's
I guess you got some Inquisitors in there that could, get offed and stuff.
Yeah,
not
and I
like
don't need
that.
that as well.
They
Yeah.
cheaped out on the Inquisitors.
It's not like
yeah.
Fett when he came back from nowhere where you thought he was dead and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, well, you know
Yes.
everything.
Because all I would want out of a Obi-Wan McGregor show is just early days of him on Tatooine, sure, but like he just deals with some local ruffians and
A bit more
what-
like
the Mando.
Mando?
Yes,
Yeah.
what Mando was doing early on.
Yeah.
But even that scene with Uncle, he's like when he comes to the line, like you did his
Yeah,
father.
yeah.
We're just waiting for the people in the background to go, woo!
Yes,
like,
yes.
It's so bitchy.
I'm down for like I wouldn't been get
Yeah,
away from the
yeah.
kid, but I've told you before or whatever. But also I don't want. I'm so worried we're gonna get too much interaction with Ben and
Yeah.
Luke.
Because it's a small freaking
Yeah,
planet. Like,
like he knows who he is, but like in like Hope, it's like
He's just
Ben is more a not urban legend, but
he calls him a strange old hermit.
yes, everyone
yeah, but
knows
that
who he
could
is
be
in
played on
town.
as well because he knows the sitch and the back dealings they had, maybe. But still, I don't want that.
Nah,
Yeah.
if they have a relationship, that's gonna annoy me.
It's not that I don't want it. I don't need it.
It could be him having a dementia episode. And he's fighting like Vader. It's like
Isn't he
it's how
meant to
he
be-
remembers it.
He's like 40.
Yeah.
Oh, it's how he imagines.
You're back. Oh,
Like,
God,
it's like when you're in the
yeah.
shower and you had an argument, like, damn, I should have said that. It's him thinking about how the fight would go down
Yeah.
if they ever actually had it. That would
Yeah.
be the way you'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, to be honest, it just shows me exactly where they're at with Star Wars.
Yeah, big time.
It's just fan
Yeah.
service for a select section of fans. And I'm not the world's hugest Star Wars fan by any stretch. I love me some Star Wars, but there's many people who love Star Wars more than me. Know every little thingy. But, I don't know. I just don't need that.
Remember when Star Wars was a movie? Like
Yeah.
a series of movies?
It was cool.
Yes.
Because, to be honest...
Even when it wasn't
I
cool,
just
there
don't
was
care.
3 cool ones that were around, and then all the new ones were cool for a new generation and stuff. Where
Yep.
these new ones are not cool for new generation because they've just tried to pull the old crap and then bring in whatever diversity crap that's not
Yeah.
needed. And they showed that it's not needed through
Storytelling.
through Rogue One.
Yeah, yeah.
That's got a perfect female lead. She is a badass, and it's not shoved down your throat.
Yes.
And
And you had
Mary
other
Poppins.
you had characters of different ethnicities and they're just there. It's not like a big deal. It's just it's normal, right? As it should be.
And we knew how that ended, and it was phenomenal.
Yes. They ripped off Halo Reach, but that's okay because Halo Reach is good.
Something needed to.
Yeah,
Halo didn't rip off anything from Halo.
I would never have thought they could have put Star Wars into a thing where I just don't even really care. Even things that are good, like when Mando first started, you're like, yeah. I still
Because it
don't
started
care.
good, though. That was the other thing. It did start
Yeah,
good.
but you're just like, I just don't care. Like, I
Yeah.
treat them like the books and the comics.
Yeah,
And to
yeah.
me, there's 6 Star Wars movies. George made 6 movies. Everything else is just not canon, just expanded universe.
Rogue One.
That's how I just look at Star Wars now.
I can count Rogue One.
Yeah,
Rogue One.
But obviously it's different, but I can count that because they
because it doesn't shit on anything.
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
getting at. And it's
It makes New Hope better, I feel.
Yeah.
Because you know what it took to get that data there. People died. All these people that you cared about, they died for that.
and it's so fun watching Rogue One into New Hope.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it is, yeah.
Well, like, all right, with Vader coming in, give me a Vader show set in this time period where he's going around knocking off some hidden Jedis. I'd be all over that.
Shit, yeah. Isn't that what they did in the books?
Yeah, I'd be all over that.
But he's got to be a good guy if he's the star of a show. That's how it is these days,
Leave
isn't
the
it?
Protector.
No. He'll be an anti-heroes.
Bob
There'll be bad Jedi
Bob Fett.
somewhere.
Bob Fett.
You'll find a baby Sith.
You take him in and... I never got a child, actually.
Alright.
Okay. I mentioned Halo earlier. Now it's time to go back to Halo.
Oh, we're gonna skip Weird Al.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Forgot about that. Weird Al trailer.
Hey, that looks good, but weird.
Ah.
Oh, I do like that it's going to be fitting that clearly it's just not a straight.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a more like
It's a Weird
Rocket
Al's?
Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. To what it was on. Yeah.
And that's what I thought instantly. Because I loved Rocket Man.
Yes.
The
What is the thing I love about Rocket Man is like true story based on a dream.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. Take a little bit with it. I'm intrigued with Radcliffe because I liked him in a few other things. Because I haven't seen Potter and stuff, but a few other things I've seen him in. But I just don't know about this as a choice. But we'll see.
I just don't feel like he's even trying to be Weird Al.
I feel like he's trying to be Radcliffe playing.
Well, he's just doing his Radcliffe American accent.
Yeah, he sounded like that in Guns Akimbo.
That's the movie.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But I want to.
Oh man, it's good.
Because Dave's like, gee, he looks buff, and I'm like, oh, there's a movie where he's got guns bolted to his hands, and he's She's like, what? And I'm like, don't worry.
Because he's good. The dude's good, but yeah, just I don't know. I'm not feeling the Weird Alness. Where you got to if you're playing a biopic person.
And there's not a huge amount in it. It's a lot of flashes of stuff.
I couldn't say a real person. Yes.
So maybe the next trailer we might get a little bit more.
For sure.
Because he's fully involved, so it's not like.
Someone's just making.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not an unauthorized one. So, and that was quite good. If you don't follow Weird Al on Insta, it's quite good. When they first started shooting, he was doing like everyone wants behind the scenes shots. So here they are. It's like, here's the parking spot. The main actor will be parking it. And then it's like, here's the egg salad from the table, the refreshments table from day 3. Just random shit. It was so good.
I just hope after we get a new tour.
Well, he's touring America at the moment, so yeah, fingers
It
crossed.
was one of the best shows I ever went to. It's just so fun. I dropped my Queasy toy.
Of course you did. You're like my dog when he's on the couch and he's got his chew toy and he's chewing with it and he just freaking drops it every 10 seconds and looks at it.
You know how hard it is not to put things in my mouth here? Hey?
Hey?
Speaking of things in mouths.
Yes.
Halo.
Oh, wait!
I got the impression that Dylan wanted to put a shotgun in his.
Ah.
When he watched Halo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, man, I might have to catch up.
I thought it could not get further. I was.
I'm going to come over Dave to watch Halo.
I thought it could not get further away from being Halo. Little did I know, this episode, the really annoying rebel girl, Quan, she goes to visit the Desert Mystics to hear about a prophecy about her family.
No Space Coyote, unfortunately.
So where did this all come from?
Yeah, did she?
She
take
all of
some
a sudden
ayahuasca?
like, oh,
did
there's-
she drink something, or what was the? How did she see the images, and was she just told?
Yeah, why was she
What was the
driving
Mystics?
into the dust?
Yeah, why didn't
storm
she go
looking
see
for
them?
anyone?
Like her auntie mentioned something in the previous episode, right? Like about why her family is actually on the planet.
Special.
Yeah.
She had to go to Burning Man.
So she ditches Space Dave Chappelle, and then she goes into this sandstorm, and then she finds the Desert Mystics, and they come out. And I was like, am I watching Dune? That's what it felt like. They come out, and they've got, I kid you not, bows and arrows. This is Halo, and there's humans here, and they have freaking bow and arrow. What the hell is going on?
No. Driving through the dust storm without any protection whatsoever. So she's like...
Yeah, and she's not even acting like, oh, she's getting hit in the face by dust or anything.
She just Sunday
There's no
drive?
Yeah, Sunday drive. Oh, and then no windscreen on a car.
You gotta, like, just give me these ones.
Yeah, like this, and a squinty.
No windscreen on the car.
Okay, and then she goes into the tent with these mystics. And, okay, there's now magic in the Halo show. Because there's, like, fire, and then one of the mystics picks up the fire, and the fire's in her hand. And she does this weird magic trick where she hides her hand, and then it's water now, and it goes into a cup. And then she gives the cup to Quan, and then Quan drinks it. And then she freaking trips balls.
Well, she was doing mushrooms the first episode, so
That's true.
it all comes back around.
That's true.
She's just a little drug addict.
Mushroom fire water. Okay, and then she has a vision. Master Chief's in the vision. So he's
course he is.
technically...
You said he wasn't in the episode.
I thought he wasn't. But he is.
Glimpses, glimpses.
Funny thing is, he's the most like Master Chief because he doesn't say anything the whole episode because
Helmet
he's
on?
not real. He's got the helmet on. Yes. He gets it off
Of
later.
course he does. Helmet as well.
The best part... the best part of the episode is you see in the vision Master Chief kill Quan over and over and over and over again. And that was alright. I wanted more gore though because I hate it.
I was gonna say, was that sure that wasn't your dream?
Yeah. I don't even know what else happened in this episode. It was just a weird vision.
Dave wouldn't know. He's watching you.
Yeah.
So how many to go, though?
Was it 9 episodes total? I think this was 7.
Well, Space Dave Chappelle went away with money.
Oh yeah.
And left her to her own vices.
So, have you found out what he's dodginess is
dodge?
yet? He was dodged for sure, right?
Yeah, but does it come through? That
Oh,
he's
he's
dodged?
like a space pirate.
Oh.
Like that's,
He
that's
was
dirty.
acting sort of dodge, and then like a guy sort of called him out. And after he put his foot under a pallet, then he's like, oh
Pallets
fine, I won't
again?
be
Was
dodged.
there a
I'll go back
forklift?
for the chick.
It was
So
It was a pallet
so
jack.
he's just Han Solo.
essentially.
You know, like they
Yeah.
want you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit sus, but he's got a good heart.
Essentially.
So
Hangs out with bad crowd.
if
Yeah.
it's 9 episodes and this is 7, what's going to happen in the last 2 episodes?
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know.
Nothing.
It's the second
Season,
season. It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Sex scene, Eden.
You can just make your
I'm
own.
waiting. I'm waiting.
You keep waiting, Dave. I don't think you're going to get one.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. So, freaking UNSC Nazi guy, he dies finally. Thank God.
Pacific Rim did.
Yeah, finally.
You got the best acting in the show.
Oh,
Best overacting.
yeah, it's a
in the
shame.
show.
And then you find out Kwan's family. You see this part where she's kind of in the vision. I think she's seen one of her ancestors, and her ancestor's at this well-looking thing. And then all of a sudden, this floating robot comes out of it and starts talking to the ancestor. And I'm like, that's a monitor from the games, and they're meant to be taking care of the Halo rings. So what's going on? And then her dad shows up in the vision and explains that that well thing is a portal, and it goes somewhere. So I don't know what's going on.
It's a Halo world.
It's a portal to Halo Land.
It's a ring.
Maybe
It's
it's
a
like
well,
in-
so it's around.
No,
Everyone's
you know,
gonna show up.
you know when you play Super Mario and some of the tubes you can go down, but some
It's
you
a warp
can't?
It's a pipe. It's a warp pipe.
More pipe.
It's a warp pipe. That's
That's what I think.
perfect theory.
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Mushroom Kingdom. Hey,
Ooh, now it's
because she's tripping.
Bring it on.
She's gonna
It's a
rock up
backdoor
there.
Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
Anything backdoor Super Mario works for me.
So
Lucky Luigi.
Haunted Mansion indeed.
thank you. That was a beautiful rendition.
Or
Gabe.
DMC Dave.
We've just been sued by Nintendo, but thanks.
Cease and desist immediately. I just,
How are you still watching this?
I was just
He has
about
to
to
finish
scream
it.
that.
You have to now.
You have to finish it.
I'm
now.
too close to it now.
And then
Yeah.
go back and binge.
Yeah.
Main
No, thank you.
Maybe someone will make a really nice cut of it.
Supercut.
Yeah, supercut.
Of what? Right, what a good bit to eat.
It'll be.
Well, they
a-
take out him, like, all scenes with him without his helmet.
Well, so the last 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he didn't say a single word, and this isn't even real Master Chief, it's a Vision Master
Yeah,
Chief.
yeah.
Oh, and she picks up his gun in the confrontation. at
That's
the end.
right. And when she's fighting the guys that want to kill her, they go back to the place from the first episode. And there's all those
Is the drug still there?
no,
Oh, damn.
unfortunately.
They left the aliens there.
And, something that really annoys me, all the rebels, they don't have guns from the game. They just have modern
Yeah,
like
yeah.
today guns,
Sure.
right? But yeah, Quan sees an assault rifle from the game there, and she picks it up, and it's got Master Chief's little goddamn serial number on it.
So
Why?
he just left that behind?
Yeah, and he has a gun that belongs to him. He's got his name on
Yeah.
it. Like that's not.
So he doesn't lose it.
But he
doesn't
lost
lose
it.
All the
Well,
other
he
boys
lost
take it. Well, he's
Yeah,
very...
I had a lunchbox like that.
Just gun's a gun,
Oh, you
right?
know,
it's
know
not
what's
his
gonna
gun.
happen.
It's a freaking.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
footage
it's
of
not
that,
like-
have you?
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna go, oh crap, I forgot my gun. And he's gonna go find her.
I'm sure he's got another guy.
It's like
No,
look,
but
you
it's
know how you got Find My
bio-coded
Phone?
like Judge Red guns.
Exactly. It's just literally a gun from the armory, right? Like,
That's his birthday present from Halsey.
And what would he have left
Has it
that?
got a flying eagle on it?
yeah, I don't know. They left all the dead alien bodies there. I thought that was really stupid.
Why? You eat them.
They just left the bodies there of the
I can
elites.
see that. What do they care?
Well, they care.
I don't know. Study,
Busy
research.
dissecting them
And,
and all that. And
Oh, but
Yeah.
they've been in war forever. They wouldn't know.
well, they leave them, and then the insurrectionists rock up and like, oh, I guess these are the aliens. Oh, I don't know.
Did they leave their weapons too?
Racist.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's
The
stupid.
alien weapons.
Yeah. Quan
that's
picks up a plasma grenade.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. Leaving that dead bodies, I can
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
because they just don't care.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, there's a plasma grenade. Do you remember them? The sticky grenades? They did that, and it looked terrible, like everything else in
Remember
the
them
show.
in Saving Private Ryan? They were good as a tank.
Oh, damn.
That's enough Halo.
Yep.
It is enough Halo. I don't want to.
Yeah, there's 2 more episodes left. Isn't
Yeah, for today though.
Two or three?
We've reached this
I don't know.
far of the Halo.
the half
He
part.
said that was episode
bracket.
7. He said there's 9 episodes.
Oh, not 10? I thought it
So
was...
7 minus.
I think it's 9.
Yeah, it's a weird number, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Okay, what's next?
What do you want to do
Did you
first?
want to do film flashback first?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we'll finish with Strange.
All right.
Alright, cool.
Okay. My film flashback for the anime round. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, December Sky.
Eggs, Dylan.
This was such a messed up
Oh
movie.
It was amazing.
It was great,
Yeah.
but it's basically war is bad, both sides
Yeah.
are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one wins.
No one wins. You know, you think you got a victory and then you lose.
Because those
Both
underlying
sides are bad.
those
Which
themes,
is great, because that's war sucks.
Yep.
those themes, like, you know, war is bad, the child soldiers thing, and
Yes.
the bad guys being like, they're just other guys
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
They're people. That's all from all the stuff that I really liked about the original series. Mobile Suit Gundam. In retrospect, we call it like 79 because it came out in 79. And I watched this because it's in the same timeline. Because
Okay.
some
Series are...
yeah, like Gundam Wing is in a different
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and Gundam Seed is a whole new
It's
universe.
just how they work over
Yeah,
there, right?
exactly. So this was basically set concurrent with that original series. So I was like, oh, awesome. I love that era. I love that show. I'm going to watch it. And it is
Balls out crazy.
exactly everything, all the heavy themes of that show, but just on crack.
Yeah. Just
And
dialed up.
touches everything.
It just dialed up.
Like the futility of war, as
Yeah.
Hitton said before, the sacrifices made for war, whether it be heart and or body,
Yeah.
the what war does to people in commanding positions, how people handle it through different ways.
How, like, non-military people get sucked into war,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
with
yeah,
engineering and all of that. They just make weapons.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's some just kick-ass action stuff.
Oh, very much.
Oh,
Like
man.
the first
Absolutely.
time where they get taken out by these sniping things, and you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
can
you
you
see
have
them in
this
these giant
sniper?
suits, and it's just
What the?
It was great.
unreal.
Yeah.
Just so much cool action. Love the jazz.
Oh,
Say the line, Dave.
He's not
If you hear
paying
jazz, you know I'm coming. Yeah.
Hey.
So good. So good.
Yeah, and your central characters. Okay, so for the Earth Federation, you got E.O. Fleming, who's
Yep.
the Gundam pilot.
what a mad knob he is.
Yes!
Jazz Psycho.
Gundam pilot, generally the protagonist, right? You know?
I'm watching this. I've never seen any Gundam
Yeah,
before in my
yeah.
life. And I'm like, I thought these were the good guys. I just assumed.
Yeah.
Because the show's named after them.
Yes.
I'm like, he's a tool. Stumpy is way cooler.
He has a name. He's Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah, that annoyed me.
Australian's nickname.
That's because R&B is better than jazz.
So what now?
What he was listening to. Like Motown.
R&B?
Yeah,
It's a music battle.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
I was more like, I don't know if I would agree with that.
Yeah, I disagree. Well, their choices of Motown music for him to listen to weren't necessarily better
Yeah.
than the jazz that was being played.
Mm.
I'll say, I love Motown music, and
Yeah, me too.
there
But-
is different styles within Motown.
I just don't like free jazz.
Fair enough.
I'm just afraid of.
The notes that I can't hear. I want to hear all the notes.
I can do that at home.
Well, I'm watching it late last night after Background Veg comes back at one stage. You turn it down? What's with the squealing? I'm like, it's like a trumpet or something. It's a saxophone, Jason. Thought you would like it then. What's the problem?
She hates free jazz too.
You know, I decided to put the old PlayStation VR on for this with the headphones in, and I'm so glad I did. It was a bit difficult with the subtitles with so much going
Yeah.
on, and then on top of that, the English
The words?
words,
Yeah, the
with
music,
songs
the
playing
lyrics.
in the background.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
here.
that's terrible.
But it's still good.
This time, I watched a couple times subs. This time I watched in dub, and I found it much easier to watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about the voices, though?
The voices are pretty good, not bad. Not bad. A couple that are a bit, nah.
I think I'm slowly learning Japanese, to be honest.
Yeah, good.
I don't think. But that's so good.
Yeah, yeah. Because The original series of Gundam, I think it kind of was the progenitor of like the angsty teenage protagonist that doesn't want to get into the robot
Yeah.
that you've seen in
Everything.
That culminated in Evangelion.
Yes. Very similar. I watched a couple episodes of that and I'm like, yeah, that guy's just like Amuro from Gundam.
Yeah, no.
Little bitch.
All of that stuff happened and it condensed and coalesced and became Shinji.
Yeah.
Whiny little. Anyway, we're not talking about Shinji.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're talking about Jazz Psycho.
Just the guns, the guns,
Yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
the because of all the space debris, the craziness
Oh.
and sporadicness of the
How
flying
cool is that?
is just so damn cool, and the target, the locking on,
Yeah.
and wanting some of the other kids to get taken out, so they could see where the shots are coming from, so they could take their
Yeah.
shot to take
Yeah.
the snipers out. So damn cool. Except war is shit.
Yes.
It's okay when they're cartoons.
You know, I think I really loved every time in a not base or their ship, but it's all zero grav and everyone's
Yeah.
just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Even in the original show, it was always really devoted to that detail where they're going down a corridor. How do they go down a corridor? There's little handles on the
Yeah.
side that travel through, and you just hang on
Propel
and you
yourself.
go. And
Because it just seems like an extra touch you don't need, like
No.
animation wise.
exactly.
It's a cost that you don't
Yeah.
don't need.
Even
And
Because like, oh yeah, they got gravity machines,
Yeah. Like you just.
and you're like, 'cause you don't think about it.
And that bit at the end where there's the standoff and he's trying to calm everyone down, but he's got the camera.
Oh,
and
man.
the Gundam sword just comes straight
Yeah.
through the roof. Oh, holy shit, that's dark. Because I was believing him.
Yeah, me
I'm like,
too.
oh man, I totally, I
Yeah,
that was great.
no, it was so
Plan B,
good.
so Plan B worked out too.
But yeah, so like, is there part 2 then?
yeah,
There is a part two.
I come in and yelled at him the other
Yeah,
day.
because
I'm like, how?
I haven't
The
watched
way
it
they
yet.
ended. How the hell did you not watch the first one? I forgot.
My excuse is
You forgot.
yes, and after the plot of the movie is resolved, there's one final battle,
Yeah.
and Daryl's I can't remember what suit he's in, but like he's trying to use his
Yeah, that's that montage.
prosthetics.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it is a bit ruined in that montage.
Yeah.
I think that.
But I think that shows like, you sacrifice whatever,
Yeah.
but only for that one specific thing.
But
Because you can't.
Yeah.
but that battle
Somebody
was
realizes that.
the final battle in the series.
Sure.
So it kind of lines up with like the final episode of the series. So in my head, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's
It's
the
over.
end. Yeah, that's the end,
Right.
and then I forget about it.
Buy the second one.
Yeah, I should if it's available.
Short son of Bible.
It's good.
I think I may have had it the other day.
All right.
Good quote.
Thanks, JB. You've done it again.
Ratings. What do you guys reckon?
Ooh.
I'm giving it a 9.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
I really enjoyed it. It's probably mostly the free jazz, to be honest. But yeah, it was just the craziness. Like it's the different craziness to Ninja Scroll and stuff because there is so much going on, but just the extra themes around the war and how deep it was, and especially Stumpy, MVP man.
he's a great character.
And just also the doctor, like
Yeah.
throwing up in the corner, just like,
Yeah.
what have I taken from this kid? Oh man, this like, yeah, it's
She seems to move on from the first bloke pretty fast. though.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
She a bit,
yeah.
some
Yeah.
more like
So what
is
happens
it?
to war though?
Lion of the Eagle, some more
Life
dark,
short.
some
Yeah.
more dark mash going on. It was good.
Yeah, I'd probably go 8
Yeah, I was gonna have 7. Like 7's too.
Not enough, right?
Yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too short. So it's-
I would
That's why I liked about
yeah,
it though too. It's
but
punchy.
just a little bit more, maybe. Yeah.
yeah, just a little bit more.
Well, yeah, give me an extra 10 minutes for that montage. Like you could stretch a little bit more.
Or like I would like to maybe lead up
Bit of
10 minutes at the
backstory.
start or something.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Yeah.
I could have handled
Cool.
that even. But I really like the animation too, though.
It was great. Hey,
Like
time.
the CG stuff is excellent, and it doesn't detract. You know what I mean?
'Cause
Like,
it
and
wasn't-
obviously you got to do it,
yeah,
right? Like
and
that.
there wasn't too much of it.
No,
it wasn't
no,
like,
no.
It wasn't like the mobile suits were like 3D
No,
animated.
no.
Or if they were, they did a
hit
really
it-
good job and they hit it.
very good.
They looked amazing. All the mechanical stuff looked great.
Yeah, and but like even the guys, like they had the when
Yeah.
you get the real tight shots on the close ups of the faces, they had that real scratchy sort of anime sort of
Yeah.
drawing sort of style, not so soft and round.
Yeah.
I don't know. It had more edge to it. It was great.
so good.
Did you give a rating yet, Nathan?
Yeah, 8. Because I
Okay.
said like 7.
Yeah.
Just
You can't, right?
it's it's over average, but it's not. It just seems too low to be 7.
For sure.
Yeah, 8.
I'll go 8.5.
I have to go, like 9 or 9.5 because,
Yeah.
just seeing all those original suits from that original series with modern animation and stuff, and they looked amazing.
Well, it made me go, oh, I should watch the original series.
Well, I was like, I should buy some models and make them.
The models got me into it.
I look at Gundam models all the time. I
Oh,
probably won't
amazing.
end up making them.
Yeah,
But I just look at them all the time. Like, oh, that's cool.
I
don't do that. But
I was
won't.
so into them in high school, and after a couple kids, I'm like, I should probably watch the anime because I'm building all these
Yeah.
robots, and I have no idea what they're from. And then I watched that, and the sequel was called Zeta Gundam, and that was awesome. And there was like an anime movie from the 90s called Shah's Counterattack. I think that's on Netflix. And the original series is kind of on Netflix. There's 3 compilation
Yeah,
movies.
sure,
I'm pretty sure
Cut
they don't
together.
cut anything.
No,
it's just the episodes in 3 movies.
That's how they do it, right?
Yeah, it's very common.
Successful things get a
Yeah.
movie release.
Yeah, and
Make the money.
I was watching through that before this. And...
So that's the thing. Like, I love all the shininess and the shooty and the flying
Yeah.
around. But it's the dark themes that came with it, I think, is why I scored it
Yeah.
higher.
Oh,
it's just-
absolutely. Yeah.
You get it unpacks so much more than you just get airy fairy, killy shooty.
Yeah, it's that's what Gundam's all about. Those themes about war and child soldiers and
In 100
And when they're
minutes, you care.
celebrating in the after one of the fights, and they go to throw in the bottle of beer.
man.
And he can't. Oh man, yeah.
And
it's-
that scene where the Federation's like, "Hey, we've got more recruits," and it's just kids.
literally,
like
and they're getting like selfies with the
yeah.
planes.
I was
and
like,
shit.
"Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, this is like
It's-
Starship Troopers."
Yeah, I was
Well, just
thinking.
the-
Except not funny.
And
After,
it's-
after
and-
him, that was going to be the plan.
Yeah.
Everybody was just
Yeah.
going to be chopped.
And like not even start, like just real.
Yeah, real.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where you just keep recruiting younger and younger because you have to.
Yeah.
War is
Because that was a plot point from the original series as well. All the experienced officers are dead, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
the captain of this
Yeah.
ship is like 19.
Yeah.
The Gundam pilot's like 16, and they have no choice. He's gotten good with it.
Yeah, well, and that happens in the
Yeah.
bridge as well, where
Yeah.
she's in charge, but all the others are pretty much running the show.
Yeah.
That was an awesome scene too, where he goes about to sit down in the chair, and she comes back in,
Yeah,
hopped up on goofballs.
Yeah. That was very good, very good.
great movie. I will try not to forget about the sequel because I really should watch it.
I agree.
I'll say probably our best round yet.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
didn't rate it,
He said
Yeah,
9.
I said 9. I think.
did you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
Lucky.
I feel like yeah.
I, like,
I don't
was
give
just,
tens.
Just
but-
swerve us
You
and
don't
like
give
it's a
tens.
Huh?
I thought it was gonna swerve us and like it's 3. You guys.
Yeah.
This movie
I
sucks.
picked it because I hate it. I want to see what you guys saw. It's like Red Graham Grimble of bloody picks.
But no, so good. Great round, all right.
Okay.
Tell us your favourite anime.
Yes, please in the comments.
I won't read them.
Oh well, I'm intrigued. I've got some more giblets to watch. And
What is the next round?
what's this been?
Nathan.
Newton.
We're gonna watch sports movies.
Yeah!
We love sports. We don't care who knows it.
Yay!
Especially
I
Dylan.
like sports.
Should we need to bring that photo up again of what your face looks like when we're talking about footy for 20 minutes?
It's in the trailer for our YouTube channel. The
The best of
the zoom in, the slow zoom.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
What I wanted to pick was just I wanted to see Dylan's reaction to it. I'm not going to mention it, but it's not streaming anywhere, and I don't really want to watch it again. But I just want Dylan's
One
opinion
day.
and just
do a
how,
watch along
how
one day.
Dylan takes. But we're going to watch Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oliver Stone, Al Pacino.
Probably don't wait till Sunday to watch it because
Yeah.
it goes for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour Elvis. Yeah,
So,
it's on Foxtel Go app if you've got that, or Binge. I think.
I think it was on.
You just looked at this.
Binge.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very long. It's
Yeah.
very good, but
It's
it's
very
not.
good, and it's
There's not a lot of football in it. It's
yeah. All right, so it's based on American football and a fake
Sharks.
American football team,
Fake.
and
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Sharks.
they're part of. I think are they part of the NFL?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're part of the
Everything
NFL.
else is real, just not
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're a
Nobody
fic-
wanted to
They're
be-
a fictional team.
Okay,
It's in the
okay.
league. Yeah.
Which is smart.
So you know,
Right,
just
bad
going on
Ones who shot Jerry
of
Jones
what
on
happens
the
in the team and all the people and their money and the doctors and the
Oh,
painkillers and
Which
You know.
is the one with James Vanderbeek?
that's Varsity Blues.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll probably find this interesting.
You will.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I was trying to
it's
say
a
before.
good
Yeah,
like it's Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone makes a good movie.
Just long.
Yeah, it's just long.
But it doesn't feel long. It moves. It's good pace. And there's really good actors in it to help it pace. Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome.
No,
Good choice,
yeah,
Sam.
I haven't watched that in so long.
I watched it last year, but I'm going to watch it again.
But very good, very good.
Okay. Any given Sunday. Binge?
I think so.
Binge and Foxtel Go app.
Okay.
You've got it.
All right. Okay. We're set for the Moon Knight finale?
Yes.
So
Let's-
from here on in, spoilers galore.
Big Marvel spoilers,
Yes.
MCU
Yes.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Lots of them,
If you
lots of
haven't
them.
watched, come back
Multiverse
after you've watched it.
spoilers.
Yeah. So we'll give you a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds to...
Minutes.
No, a couple of seconds. If you're listening to it, we'll give you a few seconds to change to something else.
I'll put my pants up.
Oh, yeah.
Boo!
Okay. Have you gone? Good. Okay.
Back.
Well,
Welcome back.
Moon Knight.
I thought the last episode was good, but very... They've all been the same with these Marvel movies. The last episode's very much...
Yeah.
Knock, tick, 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 gotta finish the way it's sort of gonna finish. This one was saved by the credits scene. But otherwise it's very paint by numbers finish. But there were some cool bits. Wasn't bad, but...
Yeah.
It was only a 30-minute episode.
Yeah.
44.
Credits.
Oh,
Credits of what? 10 minutes?
Yeah, 8 minutes.
very well.
Yes, it was 42 minutes runtime.
If you really want to get into it.
Yes.
You guys called it
Had
Yeah.
to be.
driving away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong type of vehicle, a bit long.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
the modern equivalent.
And how good was the number plate?
Yeah.
What was the number plate?
Spectre.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
the
so
hospital?
the
Let's
hospital.
think of its hospital.
Kicking away that wheelchair
Oh,
was the best.
That's
The
amazing.
whole episode, I think.
It's a
Because
great
you just
improv.
knew, right? Like,
Yes. They made him Spanish?
yeah, it was an odd choice.
I think that was Oscar's thing.
Oh.
Like he just it wasn't on the script. He just did that. Yeah,
And it makes sense to make him that more different.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah. So cool.
So for people that aren't fully up, unless you've read some theories and some different notes on the episode, the third persona slash split personality slash personality disorder is our man Jake Lockley. He in the books is like an American cabbie, real gruff New York guy. As we just said, looks like they made him a Spaniard and changed him around a little bit, but he is the brutal one. The times we essentially saw him. As we've spoken throughout the series from the get-go, he was the one that asked the young lady out in the first episode to a steak, being that Steven's a vegan and Mark's married, so that was him there. The other time where there was like 17 dead bodies around him, and they both had blacked out in episode 4, I think it was. We'd also seen him again there. Saw him in episode 5 in the asylum with the broken nose. He was the one starting the fights.
And the one where he's chasing like the 2 people, I think.
Yes.
And then he comes
Yeah, yeah.
to...
Oh, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes, exactly right. We saw him obviously in the sarcophagus as Mark and Steven had found each other in the asylum.
I still maybe my favourite bit that they both owned all that.
Yeah. And I
They
think
know deep down.
my favourite part was the last conversation with Harrow.
You mentioned he had a bit of a New Yorker accent.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's what I think. The Spanish thing might just be put on. I don't think that's his voice. I think he might still be New York. I don't know, but I just
Especially with that part.
with
yeah.
that twang. But not just that. That's not the first time we've heard that twang too in Mark's voice. So I'm not sure there. And the other bit, I don't know if I showed the other guys, but essentially I took the little bit of footage from the last credits, and essentially from the get-go, they've been showing us 3 masks. One's kind of a little bit wrapped with a hood, but then it shows the Mr. Knight, then it shows Mark's version of it. So they've kind of been hiding in plain sight. And if we go to the book here that was
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan over there,
Yeah.
that front page, you've got 3
Yeah.
marks straight up there. So is that middle one Jake?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Look at his the look at his face.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Because you've got Mr. Knight
Oh,
on the left,
yeah.
you've got Moon Knight on the right, and then you've got Jake in the middle in plain sight.
it's not-
Which is
Yeah.
friggin' cool.
It's not Steven.
No, not Steven.
No, I see.
Stephen Grant.
We also saw some really cool concept art come out today of a bit of a mix-up between the Mr. Knight suit with a hood as well, which looked really cool, I thought. Look, the series had its issues, but I really did enjoy it. It was slow. It had some, as we said, from 3 episodes in, it needed to be 8 episodes. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I liked a few of the changes. That last episode did feel rushed, though.
But at the same time, there's not much more you could have done with it. It was they're all because they're written more like a movie that's cut up. So by the end, it's just the final fight.
Yeah.
Well, they originally wanted that final fight to be all in that chamber. But I think they changed the direction to have it like, oh, let's go to the streets of Cairo or whatever. Like,
Why would you want it in there? That'd be terrible.
yeah.
Because the coolest bit in the fight,
Was the God fight?
yeah, they're in the background, just giant goddamn alligator man versus a giant
Monoliths just,
Yeah.
just smacking the shit out of each other.
bird skull.
I like Layla's costume looked okay. It wasn't too bad. The wings looked pretty cool.
she looked
Is
pretty
she a character like
Scarab? Scarlet?
Scarlet
Oh,
Scarab.
yeah.
Kind of name only ish.
Yeah.
Well, she's just Marlene that they've renamed.
Changed around a little bit. Yeah, Scarlet Scarab, Egyptian superhero, from what I've read, showed up in Invaders. I think her dad's name is very similar to Scarlet Scarab's real name in the comics. But I think apart from that, Origin's very different. I think he started off as a bad guy or something.
I did think it was cool in the credits where, because in the first, I think it was the first episode, she's just holding the flare and you kind of don't even recognize her. And then in that last episode, there's a tomb bit in front and it shows like the wings. So it's like that's hiding in plain sight from the get-go.
Yeah.
Just
I must say, I don't understand why the hippo lady's avatar has wings, but nevertheless,
I got nothing there. Yeah.
it doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't make a lot. It makes sense with scarabs. If it was more of a scarab and with the wing and the
But yeah,
flying.
she's the avatar of the hippo lady.
Yeah, she just have like really big teeth and be faster in water than on land.
and kill more people in
Yeah.
Africa than anybody else.
Hippos are cool.
Ah, cool. That one that chases the boat. Have you seen the video of that
Yeah.
on YouTube? That's so
Nah,
good.
hippos. I'm a big fan of hippos.
What else?
Especially
so yeah,
hungry
hopefully
ones.
second season. It looks like there is a second season.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I don't think so.
You reckon?
They're still saying no.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just want to see some Crawley and I want to see some.
I think the director dude, I think I was reading quotes, and he's like, yeah, there's no plan for more seasons. He's like, I guarantee there's more Moon Knight somewhere.
Oh, that yeah.
But
Where? No. Midnight Suns.
be wait.
I want to see more Moon Knight, like, being brutal and
My
stuff.
my
Yeah.
biggest complaint with the show, besides Steven early on, is we didn't get Moon Knight established first.
No. You needed, like, at least an
Why do I
episode
care?
of Moon Knight stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
And we're hoping to get
He's-
that episode 2. It never really.
in a lot of ways, he's an afterthought in his own show.
Yeah.
He's the least important thing.
I feel like Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange.
I also didn't like the end where he beats up Harrow. You don't see just a blackout where
Yeah.
Jake does
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't
Ah,
like that.
Too many times we got ripped off on the
Yeah.
action and the violence, and I understand why. But
But
that we
With
need
that
to see
thing,
that.
you
why,
need to see-
Why couldn't I? You didn't have to tip your hat to what it was.
He didn't have to make any noise.
You
You didn't have
you
to say,
see him
"Oh,
just,
I'm
you know,
Jake Lockley."
Yeah.
Like it's just
He does the
punches shit
eye
out of
thing
people, you know.
and then just goes feral.
Yeah.
Oh, we
maybe
would have been going.
Yeah. Get some reaction shots from Layla. Like,
Yeah.
What is...
I've never seen him like that.
And you get that at the end,
Yeah.
but it's after all the carnage.
yeah, I felt a bit ripped off there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
I think
agree.
overall, I enjoyed this show, but it started off so slow.
Yeah.
I picked up when he got to Egypt, but still.
And
That's sorry.
I-
I'm not gonna get rid of that.
I really don't like him Supermaning through the
Oh,
sky.
that was too much.
Just flying.
And it really wasn't a good reason why either.
Mm.
I'm the god of the night. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're the god of gravity?
Well, I would have just been fine with, like,
If it was in Cairo and going from a building or something, as
Oh, yeah,
opposed to just
100%.
literally
Oh, but
jetting
just-
across the screen.
can't you just
Exactly.
portaling me there?
Exactly. Even if he just walks
He's
into
God.
He walks into a shadow.
Yeah.
Because you
Here.
see that. You see him jumping.
Yeah.
Like, when he realizes Mark's back alive,
Yeah.
you see him jump over and disappear. Just take him with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're not, no one's going to argue that.
Exactly.
But just like the jet flying, cool look.
Yeah.
Weird
It's a bit much.
that
A bit much.
It's just when he's Moon Knight, to me, he's not Moon Knight because he's invincible and he can fly and he can do all this stuff. It's just not. It's not Moon Knight.
And that's why maybe it would be cool. Where,
How's he ever going to lose?
Exactly.
well, that's the thing. Like, if there was something where it's like, no, I'm not going to be your. Like, I'm not going to be tied to you anymore. It's like, well, okay, you'll still have the abilities, but you won't be invulnerable. Like,
Yeah.
have a reasoning on. Like,
I'm not
the
your...
stakes are higher
Yeah.
because I'm not bound to you
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that. Just so you're not like.
I'm not your attack dog anymore or whatever, right? Basically.
Like that.
Maybe
I
like-
will still protect the people at night sort of thing, but not at your beck and call or whatever, right?
But that's why he let him go. It's like, yeah, I'll let you both go.
Oh, yeah, because you're an
James-
idiot.
yeah.
You and Jack,
Because
yeah, of course.
you were never the one I was really after.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yes.
It did make for it. But yeah, the show, there's some really good bits. Mainly his acting.
He's a great actor. I
he's
like
great.
him a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like, it really pushed it over the limit, I feel.
And in that last episode, there's no cut. There's scenes where he's doing it like that.
switches-
He's switching
yeah.
on the fly, and
In
man,
shot.
Yeah, mid shot, yeah, bloody oath.
switching accents like that
Yeah.
and not screwing up,
Mid
like
blink,
that's
it's
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest problem, not enough Moon Knight, not establishing Moon Knight first, and two, I think they could have done a way better job of is it real, what's real, is he crazy?
Yeah, I agree.
Like from the get go, like
Yeah.
you know it's real.
Yeah, Layla has seen the suit is magic.
Yeah.
Layla's seen the suit. It's not like a suit that he's put together himself. That's a real physical thing. It's magic. Also, the jackal thing, all that. You kind
And
of
why
know.
were they invisible to everybody
yeah, that's
at the end of the thing,
that's
right?
like 4 weeks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still don't know.
How does Harrow end up in the psych ward, sort of? Or it's a hospital or whatever.
I guess he just gets put there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of brain dead now with Amit inside him, so
Yeah.
that's
Ah.
they've put him there to watch him, keep him in watch, and
He's going around telling people he's a god.
Sort of thing, maybe?
If you go around telling people you're a god, they sort of tend to put you in a mental
or they
hospital.
follow you and you can kill about 900 of them with yourself. One of the two.
Yeah, like the show was good, but could have been so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
I would not. Yeah.
And I was
I put
talking,
it mid pack.
I was speaking to some of my cousins, and yeah, they hadn't read the comics, but man, when that was episode 5, when you find out that like Stephen,
Yeah, what he is.
yeah, like they were like, oh my god, what? Just mind
Oh,
blown.
Mark's Mum's
Coping
Award
mes-
for best,
coping
best
mechanism.
parent. Good way
Yeah,
to finish
yeah,
that too for Mother's
coping
Day this
mechanism.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, that Mark is, like the A, as you would say. Yeah, that kind of just blew their minds.
Oh, sucker punch again.
Psychopunch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talking about coping mechanism.
Yeah, because that's what he is.
Yeah.
He is coping.
Words I
With
never
the
thought I'd
movie.
hear out of someone's mouth again.
That's a good movie.
I love Sucker Punch.
You can go back and watch it again. Then. Okay. Yeah, I just haven't watched it since.
I love Sucker Punch.
Great movie.
I'll watch Finish the Hundreds again.
I understand what people.
The advertising of it was very false.
Yes. Oh, like people like on the surface level, it just looks style over substance, but there's a lot of substance there. It's just under the water, and also the other knock of it being a bit teenage boy fetish sort of
Yes.
stuff, which I do. That is pretty true too.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's not bad.
People are dumb to get something.
that part of it worked for me too.
And it's people are too dumb to get something.
100%.
Sometimes.
I thought from the get go, like
As a
this,
little
I
tangent.
totally see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
This is great. Little
What's
sidetracked.
the field of reeds, right?
Yeah.
So you spend half a life in a grassy paddock. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that seems
It's like
pretty
up
shit.
and
I'm sure there's more to it. It just seems like all you see.
I think I'd
is
rather
that-
get turned to stone. Sand.
just hang around in the.
He's
another
hanging out with
boy.
Thanos after he did the snap. He was just chilling in the.
Yeah, but he was a farmer then. He was making farming stuff. This guy just standing around and
Chilling in the reeds.
yeah. Anyway,
Lucky not Egyptian. That's good.
I'm sure there's more, but
Alrighty. We all went to see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
so if you're still here, spoilers.
Yeah. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Now hold him back.
Yeah.
It's on.
Bloody
Full
Captain
on.
Carter shield. We finally saw it. We saw
Yeah.
the blood dripping off the shield.
And we got real Reed, not grass Reeds. we got Reed.
I love
Did we get
that.
real read though?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
A real Reed.
got a great
Krasinski
brain
Reed
pop.
looked really good, like perfect. Even like his speed, like mannerisms and that. but you know you're not going to get that.
It's not perfect at all.
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't believe for a second that man's a fucking genius. Not
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Like,
don't know the actor or his background or
Me
anything.
neither, but I don't. What I watched on screen, he was better than I thought.
Yes.
He didn't offend
He is
me,
a good actor.
but I do not believe for a second. he's
Lucky it was
the
now,
world's
not 15
smartest
years
man.
ago.
Who would you put there, though?
he's just,
Somebody I don't know is what I always say.
yeah.
Well, that's...
Somebody
No,
I
that's
don't have
what
a
I don't
preconceived
know.
But
notion.
that's just fan service there. That's no
Ah,
like,
big time.
the
Yeah.
internet. Oh, he'll make a good fan. Mr.
But
Reed, whatever.
I mean,
Just get rid of that.
This movie was
like,
that, wasn't it?
so does that mean we're gonna like if they do get him? Which
They
is,
won't, because I'll make him...
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you look at who Nathaniel Richards is,
What's that got to do with anything?
well, supposedly...
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've never quite confirmed that in the comics.
That's true.
right.
So and
Well, they did in the Kane miniseries.
nah, not really. Still,
Not really, no.
I think it's pretty murky because he sort of says, like, for a line about like supposed descendant or whatever like that. But like, say, I think Dylan was like, "So are we gonna get Emily Blunt then?" I was like, "Oh, fucking hope not," because that's even worse casting. She's terrible cast. Why are you people on the internet
Too old.
straight away too old? I want
I'll have him
again
young.
the internet might complain because these days, oh no, older people. But I want an age gap between Reed and Sue.
Yeah.
She's Invisible Girl.
Yes, because if they're too close together, then what, you got to have a huge age gap for Johnny, or Johnny's not young.
Well, yeah.
Johnny's not young. What's the point? And if they got too much of an age gap, they don't have the same sibling connection that close age siblings have.
Yeah, because Reed and Doom same age.
Yeah.
And then she's younger.
Yeah.
And
and
Grimm's just a bit
Grimm's
older.
the same age.
Or same age.
Same age. They're in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He just wasn't a genius.
That's right.
He was
And like, he's
just-
not old. It's not like that. If
Yeah.
they go to him, he's not an old Reed. But Emily Blunt, no way, way too old. And shit. Sorry, but no, terrible. Same as him. He's not Reed Richards at all.
Yeah, man. Like,
He looked good, but he's not.
The suit looked good. I don't know if he looked good in it. I like the suit.
I felt it was over-designed. Like,
It's all Marvel, but
yeah,
No.
exactly. But like, I feel like they made a cool Fantastic Four uniform, and then they put these random blocks
Black
of
things.
squares everywhere.
Too much of it.
And yeah, like he's got a different like profile now. He's got like a Spider-Man shape on his torso now, but instead of just being flat blue, right?
Yeah, I was
Sure.
looking at his crotch. So.
I said torso.
Especially a guy that stretches. You don't need that in the costume.
see,
the
but
point.
I would have liked if it was a hexagon like Future Foundation.
Yeah.
With the three hexagons.
Yeah, if it's like some kind of
You know the three.
yeah.
But like the black things, I don't need an explanation why I can stretch. I stay with molecules.
Yes.
It made that pretty simple years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yes, sorry. We just went off straight away on
Talk
tangent.
about the movie.
But yeah, like we'll talk about the Illuminati. Illuminati's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mordo is the Doctor Strange.
Boo! That was terrible as well.
Oh man, get me started.
Yeah. Go, Dylan.
The freaking...
We liked the movie, by the way.
Yes, we did. We
Yeah, the
enjoyed
movie's
the
great.
movie.
I don't know about great.
We liked the movie. Okay, so Doctor Strange shows up in this alternate universe with America, and they see Mordo, and then he is kind of talking about Mordo like, oh, he's devoted his entire life to killing me. He's
Yeah.
like an enemy of mine.
Since
You
when?
set him up in that first movie. We have not seen him as a villain yet. And then you're going on like that. Like, we have not seen Mordo.
He's a good guy in that movie.
He is.
As far as we've seen Strange see him, and obviously maybe
Yeah.
there's bits we haven't seen, right? Obviously, between panels. But as far as we know, as a viewer,
They
Doctor
have
Strange
not-
thinks he's a good bloke.
Yes. He kind of just left on kind of salty terms.
I disagree with what you did.
Yeah, what you've done is wrong.
Yes. But then he goes and stabs the bloke's neck. Or back or whatever.
Yeah.
But he don't say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it could have been off-panel stuff.
Of course. But at the same time, oh man, I feel they will never get Mordo now.
Yeah.
You won't.
Right?
You
So
won't.
what's the, like, you build his up, like that whole
Stakes it
first
up.
movie
No, but
is
in this,
making
he's
him
sort
get
of-
to there.
And what do you call it? It's got animosity towards Strange in this one.
Yeah.
They've got this sort of.
But
No,
it's
he
not.
doesn't, he doesn't.
It's
He
not the
doesn't.
real
He
Mordo.
does. I know. But they still sort of have heat.
But yeah, also, I don't think we'll see Mordo. Like, I don't think we'll see Mordo.
Yeah.
It's a comedic heat, though. it's
Maybe,
you
maybe,
know.
but I don't know.
Nah, you won't.
It's just a waste.
Yeah.
I think you will. With the post-credit and other things going on, Mordo will definitely come in to the next movie. I can't see it not.
So that'll be even. Not even
I'm not
worse.
saying it's going to be
But
good.
I know,
I'm
yeah.
just saying they haven't forgotten
But then
about
you've wasted the
Yeah,
bad
totally.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the line was more like, oh, when the last time I saw my version of Mordo, he was not happy with me. I wonder if this one, hates me even more.
But yeah, where
I
are we
wonder
at?
what's going on. A bit more uncertainty. But he was talking like there was a movie with Mordo as a villain. That's what it sounded like. That annoyed me.
Maybe 3's a prequel.
It's a Black Widow.
Who was it? You have Black Bolt. It was an Illuminati.
Yeah, it was cool.
He was from the
Black
TV
Bolt
show.
good, yeah.
Yes.
Death.
It was the best one in the Illuminati.
Great Death.
They got him back, and no one would have noticed if you got someone else.
Yeah. I didn't
That
even
was a
know.
nice touch.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know because I never watched this. I'd look at it, I'm like, oh, so it is. That's fine. Whatever.
It was the best one in the Illuminati for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you watch any of the Inhumans?
I watched the first double
Did
episode.
he do his voice
Nope.
power?
They
It
did
was
nothing
like-
because that cost money.
Yeah.
And he was
So-
also like
So,
lost
so we
mentally
finally
as well.
got it in this and it looked
Yeah,
cool.
that was good. So at least you saw it.
And he had a costume.
And
No one had
costume.
costumes in that show.
No.
And then his head
hair
exploded,
was
which was
terrible.
great.
Well, they shaved it. When they shaved Medusa's head,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
halfway
that's-
through episode 1, I'm like, I see.
Budget, yeah.
You used
The
it once.
The finger thing needs the money.
Yes, you did it once, and then shave a head.
Yeah.
What I
Right.
really liked about Black Bolt was with the
Wait, look. Only Deadpool. Just glue his mouth shut.
with his powers, with the sound, they made it like a feedback loop thing.
Yeah.
Like it starts as a whisper, and then he raises his voice, and then it gets louder, and then it gets louder, and then it's like a feedback
Bart with
noise.
the megaphones.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, and that was really creative, and that was really cool.
I thought he was great.
Yeah.
He was my favourite bit. Of the
I'm so
Illuminati
glad we
so
got to see that. Like,
Yeah.
we've seen that portrayed in comics so many.
Yeah.
And even like that, where I remember seeing someone on their knees
Yeah.
and it's just shattering and disappearing.
Yeah.
And to see that actually happen.
Yeah.
And also, take back what we said last week. We thought it was PG. Definitely wasn't PG.
No.
M-rated and beautiful M-rated Sam Raimi. Thank
Oh
you.
man, it was so shocking when it happened too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah. But, yeah, it was so great.
Yeah. There were some really
Yeah.
cool moments.
You had
The
Monica Rambeau, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Yes. In the fight, she was great.
Yes.
In the
Talking.
talky bit, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Because you just,
She was there to die.
yeah.
They're all there
Well,
to
that's
die.
the problem.
Yeah.
They all were. We knew
Which-
it was happening. But
It's dumb because they say, "Oh yeah, we got Scarlet Witch under control." Doctor Strange, you're the real threat, and then all of a sudden she just rocks.
Yeah,
in
and I still
just
don't believe that she's-
bye-bye.
Maybe
Well, hey,
maybe
you
it's
don't
because they're
believe
used to
white
their
males
doctors
in this day and age. I'm sorry.
No, there might be their what do you call it? Used to their Wanda.
Of course.
Whereas, with the kids, I don't think.
But for
she's-
dudes that are supposed to be smart and
yeah.
Yeah,
forward thinking to stop threats, they were a bit
Look,
dumb.
It was missing a Tom Cruise Iron Man, I reckon.
No. I didn't think that. Hey, Professor Xavier from the cartoons
Yeah.
Yeah,
should have been animated. That would have been better.
and there was an animated universe.
Did you tell
too.
me you hear the music sort of?
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
I
It
did
comes
not
out-
because
because-
dickheads was screaming.
Yeah.
screaming,
Stop
cheering.
yelling at the fucking movies,
It's not a
people.
player, Rita.
I'm trying to listen to what's going on.
But in the credits, it was X-Men 97 theme
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure,
it's
sure.
instead of 94.
Well, because
I know.
there's legal cases, isn't there?
Is it?
That's
Yeah,
why-
last year or whatever, the some dude came in and they stole this.
Oh, from the Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. We were talking about that. It was a couple of years back.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that was cool.
So now they just
Yeah.
legally rip it off.
Yeah.
Change it enough.
He was in the yellow wheelchair. He had the tie.
He was
from the
very
cartoon.
Xavier, more
Yes.
Xavier than he is in the
And it's
Fox movies.
And that bit where inside the mines and it was all white
Yeah,
and
the
she's
white
down
hut
in the pit and everything like that was so cool. He's looking a bit old, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
he needs
yeah.
to not do these actiony stuff. Because, dude, look, he's like 80 plus, man.
Oh, you could never use him in anything else other than this. This was your one chance.
Yeah.
He's some
Fan service. All
fan service.
Yeah.
Now shut up, thanks.
question I've been thinking about, and I was
Yes.
thinking about it a little bit during the movie as well. Like, yes, the snap happens, so there was no Sorcerer Supreme, so someone had to take up the mantle.
Yes.
But now that this guy that essentially saved, like, he went through all the different options and this is the only way it could work, he's back, but he's not Sorcerer Supreme. And the guy that's playing Sorcerer Supreme, I like Wong, but He's pretty shit. He's a pretty shit Sorcerer Supreme. For what I've seen, what the Sorcerer Supreme is supposed to be able to do, and all the extra stuff, Wong just seems like Wong.
I feel like they just wanted something for Wong to do, like, and then they just
And they
gave
need
him
to
that.
explain this what happened for the
Yeah.
snap years.
He gave it up too easy as well.
There, like,
Like, oh yeah, she's really
Yeah, straight away.
He's dead. It's like, oh, it's a copy, it's a copy, it's a copy. Don't kill me. Like,
well, it wasn't it? It was killing the other people. And I thought, oh shit, we're gonna see Wong, make some sacrifices.
yeah,
here.
it's
And
like,
then I'm like,
you'll never see
oh,
the
you-
Darkhold again. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, I think it would have been much better if it was like Brother Voodoo was the Sorcerer Supreme that set up during the 5 years, right?
Oh yeah,
I mean, excellent.
And because Wong could have still been the New York dude,
Yeah,
right?
but he's the Sorcerer Supreme of the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother Voodoo is such
And like it's not like the dude's good, and it's not even Wong as a
no, that's
character.
what I mean.
It's the
I
way
like the
they do
character.
nothing
I like
with
everything
him.
around him. I love his.
And make him a second.
Yeah.
He's a second banana.
yeah. When Doctor Strange is there and he's doing all his cool magical stuff, and then Wong's kind of just got his twirly rope thing.
That's what I'm getting
It's
at.
a bit.
Yeah.
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 But I'm supposed to believe he's the best.
Yeah.
Nobody else in Kamatage.
Zachary's.
You know.
Yeah, Captain Carter as well.
Yes, I was
Yes,
about to
yes,
mention
yes,
that.
yes.
She was great.
She was awesome.
She survived too long.
Yes.
Ah, man, that
I
fight
think,
that
yeah.
pissed me off a bit. She like the Black Bolt one was cool, but the Reed Richards, you can't show me. As much as I don't like him, you can't show me Reed Richards do anything. He does nothing. Get a grab of
Almost
her,
stretches an arm out.
you know.
Yeah.
But so she can make, and I have no problem. That Wanda, if you're gonna go Wanda that powerful,
Yeah.
she can just turn him into
Ribbons.
yes.
It was
But-
spaghettified him.
Captain Carter essentially is close to a non-powered person as you can get. She can fight for
She got some
10
roids.
minutes. Yeah, like, come on. Captain Marvel, sure.
Yeah.
But we know why.
She's cosmic.
No, I mean, like, why both of them last? Vaginas.
Well, I don't know about it.
Oh, 100% that's what it is, bro. Captain Carter should not be... And, like...
oh, well, systematically, if you were to take them down, Captain Carter will be last. 'cause
But
she'll
why
be
can't
the
she just...
easiest.
why can't she do the same thing to Carter
Yeah,
that
like
she just did to Reed?
Disintegrate everybody,
Yeah.
right? Like except Captain Marvel
It-
because cosmic powers. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, the Reed one, just too much, too soon. Like, Black Bolt, cool, because that was he did it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't take him
He
out.
didn't need to say anything.
Yeah. It was... Yeah, he killed himself, essentially.
Yeah.
But the Reed one, like... And I get maybe you don't want to show what you can do with Reed,
Yeah.
so I can handle that if that's your thing.
Yeah, well, that's probably is. Like they're making the movie. You don't want to
Yeah.
give it away.
But at the same time, too, I know what Captain America can do. Like, just because it's Carter instead of Steve... Person running around throwing a shield, and I get like I've seen this action before.
I can do it all day.
Give me some cool Reed Richards action. I felt a bit ripped off by that.
She had a jetpack though.
Yeah, whatever, bro. And you know what? Not enough good shots of it. That's my other complaint.
Yeah.
I go with that.
Hey?
I'll agree.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah,
I
she's
agree
moving
with
around
that.
too much.
I'm a fan.
It's not enough shots.
I'm a fan. That's the Illuminati.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got the actual movie.
The actual movie. How long is this going to take?
I liked how I was like, it turned out to be a Doctor Strange movie and not like, in how Civil War's not really a Cap movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was more of like a Doctor Strange movie as opposed to what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
The best bit of the movies for me is probably the opening 15-20 minutes.
Absolutely.
It's just Sam Raimi just knocking out a park superhero movie.
Oh, you can tell it's a Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah, I was just
100%.
Oh, when he jumped,
Yeah.
And you
jumps
see the
off.
Book of Ashani in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, you had Defenders, Doctor Strange with the
The red and
Yeah.
black.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
I
Bruce
had,
Campbell isn't, so you know it's a
Yeah.
Sam Raimi movie.
I had a man bun. That totally agreed. Also, the Raiminess really came through later in
Yes,
that.
like you get the two different Raimi elements.
the musical fight
You
scene.
get Spider-Man and you get Evil Dead.
Mm.
That musical
That
fight
musical-
scene was just
yeah.
phenomenal.
One of the coolest things I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah, definitely.
That shot where he comes out, the zombie comes out.
Yeah.
He's like, that's Evil Dead.
Yeah.
You can tell, like,
Yeah.
Sam Raimi. Like, Evil Dead, like,
Turns
the
into
shadow over the
him,
eyes
like
and
wings and
The,
stuff.
the
despair.
Well, yeah, despair, but
It was-
yeah, was essentially ripped off the way the
Yeah.
cloak went. But just having all the ghouls and everything as his and essentially looking like that spawned cape is just sensational.
That was cool.
It was
So
so
sort of
damn cool.
repurposed despair into that sort of zombie strange. Which
I will
is cool.
say I don't like. I think the biggest problem in the movie is the villain choice.
Yeah.
I just
So,
that does
yeah.
nothing for me. Scarlet Witch. as
Yeah,
the
so
bad
Wanda
guy.
is the villain, which they sort of did instantly instead of hiding it for a bit.
Yeah. And it was cool that they how good
Yes.
they hit it in
Yes.
the trailers and everything and rah rah.
And it's not that she's.
But Dave called it.
It's also not that she's a strong
That's
villain. It's the fact of what we and Jay was talking about this during Free Comic Book Day. It's what we learned and what we got from WandaVision just completely got crapped on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought she had kind of learned to be able to not work with it, but she'd not moved on. But
But
But I think you just say that's the dark hold sort of
I
turns off
know,
that. That's the
but-
point.
It's a
cop out answer.
exactly. It's like a MacGuffin answer.
Yeah. Because it's the same
Yeah.
thing. Like, One Division happens because she lost her husband. I'll make him, so I get everything I want. End of that. Oh no, I did some bad things. That's not right. Oh, but I had kids. I want them. I just seen the
didn't learn,
same
yeah.
fucking thing like 6 months ago, man. Like boring. She was badass in the movie
Yeah.
when like she's doing some cool shit and she's badass. But I was just like, I've just seen this.
Yeah, like opinions aside of if she's should be a villain, which
Yeah, she should not be a villain
yeah,
to begin with.
but she was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
as a villain, like she was like a movie monster. Like they had no chance against her. They had to run away.
Yeah.
And Olsen kills it.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
She
You know,
really
she's
does.
great. So like, I don't want to bitch about it too
Yes.
much, but
It's just a
just
choice.
poor choice.
Yeah.
Either don't give me One Division.
Well, that's the thing, and that's the other thing. At the end
It's
of
the same thing.
and Marvel loves its end credit. At the end of WandaVision, we saw Vision fly off. It might not be the Vision we know, but it was a version of the Vision, not mentioned
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
not talked about. Besides saying that she killed him,
Yeah.
nothing else. Like that's a little.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because her story arc is just the same arc I just watched. I just, I don't know. But she was great.
Yeah.
And so badass. Like when she's coming through the puddles. That was some cool shit.
And when they're being chased through those tunnels,
Yeah.
oh, it's like she's like a Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And I
And then,
think,
like, it's all silent, and then, like, what's gonna happen?
Why?
And she just
That's,
pees out the
that's why I
side.
don't like. Why do you stay? Just keep going.
Yeah.
That's what it's one of my pet peeves in horror movies. Where it's like, oh,
just run and run and run and run till you cannot run no more.
Okay, you lost sight of them. Just keep going, and wait for them to catch up. Anyway, whatever.
I think my problem with her being a villain could have been fixed with a better ending because it's exactly the same in One Division. She just realizes, oh, I'm bad. Like, she doesn't lose again. If Doctor Strange killed her, fine, but it's like, oh no, those kids are scared. I'll kill myself.
And she's not gone.
No.
It's a really common thing with the villains these days. Like you had that with the Mandarin.
Yep.
Everyone's got heart.
Shang-Chi. Yeah,
Yep.
he just changes. He turns kind
Yep.
of.
Because
And-
I can't see how she can be redeemed after this one.
Yeah.
After One Division, yeah, she just did some messed up stuff because she was in trauma and whatever.
It's like small town America.
Yeah,
This is the whole world.
She didn't kill anybody. She just puppeted them.
Yeah.
Oh, she
She's
killed
just
some
killing people
Yes.
wholeheartedly
Oh man.
and brutally killing
Yes.
people.
And
Yeah, but it's camouflage. Doesn't
but like in the
They're dirty
other
sorcerers.
universes,
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah, they don't count.
Yeah,
Other
they count.
universes.
Yeah.
It's not 616.
Yeah, just don't tell anybody about it.
Stupid.
I like how they just shelved America. Just, okay, you're a...
Yeah,
You're
like
learning
that's,
to be a
see.
sorcerer.
She was a
Just
plot
leave it
device.
there.
Yeah, she's damsel in
Yeah.
distress,
Yeah.
and like
I
she
liked
was-
her in
she
that.
was good in this.
And
and,
that's
like,
what, from everyone.
and she like in the comics she's not
Like
great. Yeah, she's not likable, but in this she was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
wanted
was
to see her
likable.
do more, but she was essentially damsel in distress.
She was just how they get to the multis.
Yeah, but she was great.
You had something right there that can do it for you.
Yeah. And then you need a plot reason to why she can't keep doing it.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is fine.
I felt the end of her though just, cool, I'm going to learn to do the sling ring thing too.
Yeah.
Well,
I
she
mean-
can keep doing it now. She could probably even, like, have a good shot at finding her parents now.
Oh, well, that'll be...
Whatever they do next. Is that an alarm going off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not ours.
I know.
Yeah, it would be
Big
pretty
death.
loud if it was ours, Dave. Pretty loud.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about our neighbours.
Pizza balls.
Anyway,
Yes. What else can I complain about? I like the movie.
How can you walk on red? That's a bit over
What?
the top.
What?
You know when he first gets into
When they go to the other universe and it's green for
Ah,
you to
yeah.
stop and red
Yeah.
for go.
Oh, but that's a simple way to show you how different things
Yeah,
can
yeah,
be,
no,
I
because
thought.
obviously
It was perfect.
Yeah.
it's kind of arbitrary, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I just love that
Yeah.
there was no, like, everything was bright and bold,
Yeah.
but you see everyone's clothes were
Yes.
just black.
Yeah.
It was it was like communist. It was interesting the way they did the alternate and just flying through all those multiverses.
You see
You see the cartoon
the
one,
Living
paint
Tribunal's
one.
head.
Yes.
Paint thing is cool,
Yeah.
You saw-
right?
Living Tribunal.
No, I didn't. Nitin
Yeah.
said something. I didn't pay. I was like, oh, I missed that. I'll blame more people goddamn cheering in the movies.
So I play. They can't hear you. Idiots.
Now,
we
don't get
missed
me wrong.
dialogue and stuff because of it.
Oh, there was
There's
nothing.
no problem being a genuine
Yeah.
gasp or a laugh or wow.
But
Like,
don't
but
cheer when a character rocks up.
if you're being noticeably audible, like, who are you performing for?
Yeah. Your friends, you want to show your friends. that
Enjoy
you
the
know-
movie.
Yeah, come on.
But let me enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Everyone else enjoyed it. Exactly right.
Like in Spider-Man, I missed dialogue because of
yeah.
people cheering. Like twice in the same scene because it was Andrew and Toby.
He said, "I'm quite a scientist myself."
Oh, wow.
He's not, but I've seen that movie.
Psychopath. So good. What else? The first little fight scene, I thought, like, cutting the bus in half and all
Yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
was really cool as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, that whole opening, like the dream of her running away, like in the other Defender Strange, running away. Starts with that cool dream, and then he's doing the wedding thing, and he's going to try to hit on her.
Yeah.
And you're like, you are still an asshole. I love it.
But then the next bit.
Hey, yeah, and then that was my favorite bit of the movie. He's just there on a balcony. Here's a commotion going on. What? And just jumps off and does the Spider-Man
Yeah.
superhero thing.
So superhero.
Yeah.
Scarf turns into the cloak, and down he goes.
I
and-
swear they used the exact same building in like Spidey.
Oh yeah, it was very
Yeah.
Spider-Man looking.
You know,
And then just that, cool fight with what do you call it?
Sure graph.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Well, there
Yeah, well,
was,
it's-
but they didn't want to pay for the rights. to
Gigantos or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Something like that. Gargantos.
It's like,
But then that other
Capcom
one
games.
in that first dream, like the molten lava
yeah.
thing that was trying to eat that other Strange, and also the other bit where you had the zombie third eye Strange. That little to and fro between the two Strangers was a really cool little set piece too. Yeah.
I thought the incursion stuff I thought was a bit cool but weird.
Well,
Yeah.
it always is because it's confusing with what Hickman did with all the
Yeah.
incursion shit. But it felt like New Avengers brought to screen for a
Yeah.
minute when they were talking about the incursions, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm feeling Hickman smart here. This is cool.
But I don't know.
Well, because there's depth to it, they just kind of fluffed over it, saying, "Here's the outline of everything in three sentences."
I just
Incursions.
it's just one of every guy. This had
And
two
that
of
was
them. Like,
really-
throw a name out people now, like Mount Wundagore.
Yeah.
I didn't see Boba. I didn't see High Evolutionary.
Yeah.
Mount Wundagore my ass. Kawatashi got a goddamn Moose Man or whatever he is.
And the delegates from Kunlun.
Yes.
Yes. See that when that. Did you hear that bit?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, when they first were arriving, it's like, oh, the
Yeah.
people from Kunlun are here.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? I'm pretty sure no one was cheering at that point.
No. Just like no one was cheering when Clea came on the screen.
Yeah. That did,
Which is good.
You could hear a
Because they
pin
don't know who
drop.
Clear
We
is,
got
because
our-
they don't.
We
Yeah.
got our Charlize fixing quiet. It was amazing.
That's right. No one knew.
So if you want to know who that 2-second bit of the current Doctor Strange book
Yes.
is confusing.
That was cool.
That was so
That's,
cool.
it's great.
Great casting.
Yeah.
Great.
Because I thought, like I said, I thought Clear was going to be in it. It probably would have been post credit.
Yeah.
It was. And
I-
it was great.
When they go into multiverses
Yeah.
and you got Christine, I'm like, God damn, don't just make her clear from
Yeah.
different.
Oh.
I was very worried about that.
Yeah, because
Glad I didn't even think of that.
Yeah?
Yeah, bloody oh, that would
Didn't
shit.
know Charlize was going to be in it though.
The best post credit scene was the final one.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Stefanoff is the best.
Yeah.
So the people that love Bruce
Man,
Campbell and
just-
loved Raimi.
Just to annoy all those people that were yelling at the cinema, I cheered during that scene.
My
Yeah, 'cause-
favourite was the entitled 8-year-old or 12-year-old in front of us going, I waited 8 minutes for this. And like, enjoy it, little shit.
Oh my god.
Enjoy it.
great.
Watch
Campbell.
it.
Bruce
Because you'll
Campbell.
learn something.
But like,
Yeah.
they've done those gag ones as the last one way more often than not lately.
Yeah, to knock it.
The Grandmaster one in Thor, and
Yeah, there's been quite a few.
yeah, like the mid one's usually your big one for next
Yeah.
time. And I'll say that's probably my other problem with the movie is they're all just chapters now in the MCU book.
Yeah, it's like you need to watch everything. You
Can't
need
I-
to be.
and it's all just
yeah.
setting up the next one. Can't I just have a Doctor Strange movie? Like we talked about it the other day. I read Spider-Man,
Mm.
and like, cool, Daredevil might come in every now and then. You might have a crossover every now and then. But if I don't read Daredevil, and Daredevil pops in, it's cool. I don't need to. But this, you need to,
Yeah.
like, it's the same title. Yeah, comics. I read Daredevil, I read Captain America, I read Iron Man, I read Avengers. Avengers, some things might all come together, but this is just the MCU Chapter 25.
Yeah.
I think I get it. It's, what they've done is amazing, but can't I just have a solo movie sometimes?
Well, it's
They
not-
need to stand on their own 2 feet as a film.
You had Black Widow.
I saw a funny
It was dog
tweet
shit.
about that the other day, like, go and see Doctor Strange, not taking the misses because I don't need to explain 14 years worth of movies to him. Like, it's funny, but it's bloody true. Like, trying to get someone new in, it's like, shit. Actually, if you listen to Bill Burr last week was talking about the Marvel and just looking at all the different movies and, you know, where the fuck do you start with this shit? It's too large, it's so many. And, yeah, but, well, yeah, of course. He was reading through the list of all the different ones and, but yeah, it was quite interesting. It is quite intimidating for someone that hasn't started.
Well, you should be able to just watch them in a bubble to a point.
Yeah, yeah.
The more you know, and the more you get out
You
of
appreciate.
things.
That's
Yes.
exactly right.
'Cause related to that point, what Jason was saying about comics, every now and then you might read an issue and they're talking about something like, oh, this building blew up. Asterisk, little box in the corner, read Amazing Spider-Man 200. Are you gonna track down Amazing Spider-Man 200
Maybe not. Because
just because of that? No, because it's not going to
But it
give you
gives you a
anything.
reference point.
But if you've read it,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, cool, okay, this is connected. I know that. I read that.
And it's the whole thing with comics from Stan back in the day is this comic might be someone's first.
Yeah, every
you
comic.
you need to. It's great for the people
Yeah.
that are already on the journey, but you need to make sure it's welcoming to people that are just jumping on as well.
Yeah.
which is not the case for these movies.
It really isn't.
not now. Not now.
Yeah. You read, any issue of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern, the inner monologue always introduces, I'm Hal Jordan, Green Lantern of Sector
Yep.
2814. Every issue, right? Because every issue could be someone's first.
Exactly right.
And like, obviously this one you get it because the multiverse with the Illuminati or whatever. But like, I'm a bit sick of the cameos and the crossoverness and
Well, that's the thing with this one. Like, there wasn't as much as I thought there was going to
no,
be.
it's
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
But
You had the Illuminati, and that was it.
like,
And they're dead now.
this had them. The Spider-Man movie had Doctor Strange halfway through the movie all the time, and Thor's gonna have the Guardians. Like, since Infinity War and Endgame, it's just too
Super
populated for my liking.
Yeah,
It makes it less special when we do eventually get a big team up movie.
but because you said that the other day, the last week, I've seen Strange in this. I just saw him in Spider-Man, and now I'm getting his own movie. Like I like him, but I'm not in demand. It's not in demand. I've just seen him.
Yeah, make me miss you.
Yeah.
Make me want to see you.
Yeah,
We like the movie, ladies
did.
and gentlemen.
We did.
yeah,
we did like the movie.
The movie was good.
But
I'll
we
watch it
also
again.
just like to complain about things.
Oh, I love to complain about things.
correct. And catch us
But
next
I think
week.
most all our complaints are fairly valid.
Fairly.
fairly should be fair.
Fairly.
Yeah,
We're going to rate this out of 10? Did we do that with
Oh.
movies? I can't remember.
No, we don't.
we don't.
Not
but
film
we
flashbacks.
can if we
No, we
want.
do.
I don't remember.
We can, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Like,
we're
we
going to do
follow
it.
your
Put us on the
damn.
spot now, though.
Well, there's another 25 movies, or I'll bring the DVDs. The Blu-ray back, or rank them again.
Did find interesting that Raimi was saying there was an extra 40 minutes that's ended up getting cut down.
Well, the one where it's
which
like
would have been interesting.
the bit in the trailer that got left out, where it's like, oh, what does Elidie say? The Sinister Strange. He says, don't worry about. But yeah, it was in the trailer, but it got cut out of the movie.
Okay.
No, I think I know what you mean.
As a film,
I think it's just got out of hand.
it's going to sound low, but I'd probably go 6. I think there was excellent scenes and excellent parts, but Jesus was a little dull a lot of the time too.
I think I'll go 7.
Yeah, I'm going to say 7.5.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
enjoyed
mean,
it. I'll rewatch it, but
If the movie was in somebody else's hands, other than Sam,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would have been very good.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the parts I like the most are the couple of
Sam
the
Raimi.
Sam
You can
Raimi
tell
stuff.
it's Sam Raimi.
Yeah, it's all the
Um,
Sam stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was 7. Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell. He just... I love Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, so good.
I'll go 7 too.
Like, we like the movie. We just like complaining, too.
I think I like the first Doctor Strange movie better.
definitely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's got a better structure of a story,
Yep,
better
yep,
movie,
yep, yep.
better whatever.
Because it didn't
I
fall
care.
into that fan service
Yes.
kind of trap.
Oh, that...
I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Where he first goes into the
The Mirror World. No, not
the mirror...
Oh yeah,
actually with the ancient one?
yeah.
Yeah. It's fractaling and everything. That was great.
So much more trippy visual
Yeah.
effects in that movie that just melted your brain. You didn't really get much of that. Like, you got some out there stuff
Yeah.
with the paint and all that, but nothing that really made you
The
go,
wonder in the mirror sort of thing was pretty cool.
oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
there's like half a second.
Yes,
to
yeah,
go
that's
out
right.
of
You don't get enough.
The incursions, they didn't.
it. Nothing
You
else.
don't get the gravity as you do in
Nah.
the comics.
No, it didn't feel like those two universes were going to freaking...
Yeah, like I want
Blow up.
like Avengers in between one.
Yeah,
holiday,
I thought it was a
Infinity
bit of a
War,
waste. You
everything
could have just
the
had
other,
a,
you know, like-
anything could have been the problem, and he's living on a dead world.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
And he was... It's kind of... not alluded to, a bit more directly, but, like, he was responsible for that.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was the What If one.
Oh, okay.
No.
No.
Yeah, it was implied that he did this because he's gone around
Yes.
killing himself,
Yes.
and all that traveling has caused an incursion. And they didn't. I don't think they
Nah, it wasn't
nailed
quite.
that.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
that's where some of the 40 minutes is, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Exposition of that, maybe. Because I didn't think that was quite clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be clear. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, he's bad news. He's gonna destroy these universes.
Because the What If Doctor Strange just played with time, not so much jumping universes and that. So
Because I like that it wasn't the what if stuff. Because from the get go, I was like, I guarantee that's not the what if shit. Because just, I didn't think that's the way it would work. Yeah, I just didn't care a lot. Once there's Wanda, I stopped caring a bit. Because I knew exactly how it would finish.
Yeah, because
You know the good guy's always going to win.
yeah,
But I knew what it would be.
but they're not gonna kill Scarlet Witch, are they? Like Doctor
No.
Strange is not gonna kill.
No.
Them. That's just not what they
Yeah.
they
So
do
exactly,
these days.
You know exactly how it's going to
Yeah.
be then if that's the case.
They don't do that these days.
No. So, well, early on I was caring.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, American Chavez, the dream stuff. You're like, all right, cool. And then I'm just like, I just watched this. And I think because just we haven't had many, like, out of what, 25 movies? How many legit villains do you think we've had? 15 if we're lucky? It's a lot of recycledness.
Yeah, you're right there.
is the next big one going to be Doom?
No. It's Wakanda Forever, so it's Namor.
No, you mean like
No,
the
like-
new Thanos
like-
thing or
yeah,
whatever?
new Thanos.
I think they're staying away from that big thing.
They said they are, but I don't trust them.
Well, that's what they said. They said there's no more Avengers movies, essentially.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be Avengers.
No, I know, but I mean,
Young Avengers.
they're
Yeah.
staying away from the, like Jay just said, the big... So,
Big bad.
Yeah.
That has to be a big bad.
I don't think Doom's that big a bad like Thanos,
You gotta lean
100%.
further
I
away.
think
to be honest.
You're still too
Yeah,
close.
right.
Could you wouldn't like if obviously you can't because it's a bit too soon. But if you're gonna build to anything, you're gonna build to Galactus.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's too early for that because it's
Yeah.
still space,
I
big
will-
bad spaceman
I
coming.
would have built a Kang, but they've done that in
not
a
yet.
really crappy way.
We're not sure yet. Just
Yeah, he's
Let's not take Loki as much yet. Let's wait till Quantumania comes out and see exactly what they're doing with Kang.
Okay.
Because that's not Kang.
That's exactly what
that's
I'm
a
meaning.
Mortis.
I hope just another version of him comes in and just does it.
Well, yeah, that's a Mortis.
that was
That's
the point.
and that's the whole point of Kang. He could
You
do that.
saw him at the TVA when everything changed. He was
Yeah,
his
the
statue. Yeah. Kang.
You're reminding me how terrible that guy played him.
Yes, that's why I'm hoping he just gets.
Yes, but he wasn't Kang.
No, he's a Mortis, if anything.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kang's probably the next. And like,
Well, that makes sense. With
The
all
logic-
Avengers
and I
stuff.
said it when the first shitty Fantastic Four movies came out, the Jessica Alba ones. Like, you don't need Doctor Doom
Shitty's a bit harsh.
start. I mean, it's not good, but it's not as shit as the Trank ones.
Yeah. I'll take
They-
that first one.
That first one,
I enjoyed the first one.
Doom's the only problem with it.
Yeah.
So it's all wrong for me.
Yeah, I understand.
Like the
man.
Korma one's still the best one, and it was made for like $20.
I liked Reed. The
Reed's-
thing was awesome.
Yeah, Johnny's perfect.
Yeah.
I like the whole vibe and the lightness. That's what Fantastic Four
Yeah.
should be. Jessica Alba was there, but at the time, she was a big
king.
star.
Yep,
She was
that's right.
hot.
Emma was
She's
excellent.
hot. So I can't complain.
Yeah, and I like Krasinski, like the guy who played Reed, like seems like a smart
Oh,
guy,
absolutely.
right?
I believe he's a genius
exactly.
over goddamn thinking every day of
Yeah,
the week.
he's a bit, eccentric and a bit,
Nerdy.
Yeah, nerdy. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
But suave at the same, and that's why he played that. There's that terrible Knight movie that he's in, like that King Arthur with Keira Knightley.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is he
it's
Lancelot?
terrible. He's
in that?
there.
Yeah.
But you could see him doing those kind of roles.
Yes.
Um,
Krasinski showed up and he's playing like an action hero kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a vibe I got from him.
he was playing a custom Marvel Legend. That's what he looked
I
like. Just
didn't
cut
mind him.
out Marvel Legend.
I didn't mind him.
He's not Reed Richards.
No,
Probably
but he
needs
was
to
He had the
lose a
perfect
bit of
amount of
weight,
screen time.
but yeah.
He just needs to.
on for like 20 seconds.
That's
He
what I
was-
mean. Perfect amount of screen time.
And then
It's
he
just
got
not-
spaghettified and re-popped.
It's terrible casting. I never got it when the internet was going on about it for
Yeah.
the last 5 years. I'm like,
I think he's just got a hard on for him though. I think that's the.
I just don't see it at all as Reed Richards.
Question: do you guys like Reed with a beard?
No.
No.
Me neither.
Oh, it depends though. Like, I want Reed in a beard in the middle of the movie when he's stressing about shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
hasn't
He's
been.
been in the lab all
That's what I
day
mean.
for weeks,
Oh,
like
yes.
all day's weeks, but he
he's-
doesn't realise
or
it.
he's stuck in the middle of the
Not a manicured, I'm just trendy beard.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Like,
want,
I don't-
want manic beard.
I'm not paying attention to beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
Oh, like in the reboot, halfway through the movie, there's a time skip, and the guy has like this pathetic, like Asian beard.
Are you talking about your own John Waters mustache at the moment?
Yeah, that's right. I know who that is.
We'll Google that for you later.
Okay, are we done
I think-
trashing this movie that we liked?
Oh.
Huh?
Nothing, don't worry.
No, you got something?
You
to
sure?
say?
Yeah.
Go
no,
on.
no, it's like
No,
when I was saying about the Fantastic
Yeah.
Four, you don't need Doom to start with.
Oh, yeah.
No, I would not do.
Oh, of course
No, I'm
not.
making
No,
Fantastic
you
Four.
did Mole Man.
Mole Man's the first
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
With hints of Doom,
Yeah.
and Doom's the second movie.
Yeah.
One, because it's just been done every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
then name more third movie.
Doom's there in the ship as well, or whatever.
You could
I don't even like that.
No,
hate
I would
that.
be.
What?
I would probably be a
wasn't there
little
on the
more
ship.
inclined
Yeah.
for the Wizard and the Frightful Four, or Annihilus and like Negative Zone shit than Namor. I
I suppose
See,
you're going to get Namor
I can
in
do
Wakanda,
Namor by
so you
himself.
have
Oh, yeah.
Namor in the background anyway, so...
Negative
But see-
really good. Yeah.
Marvel, they
Sorry.
do the villain is the opposite of the
I
hero,
know.
so it would be just be Frightful Four.
yeah, that would work
Would
great
it?
as the first movie.
Yeah. Or the Super Scroll, because you've got scrolls already.
Yeah.
But they're good guys.
Super
Doesn't
Skrull,
matter.
though, I think's
Like
like a fight porn sort of guy, not a villain of the movie.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Like he's the henchman.
Yeah.
Kind of dude.
Yeah, Frightful Four. It'd be cool shit there. You wouldn't do Medusa, you do something else. But I just want the Wizard, really. With Bentley, come on.
Yeah. So is that it, Dylan?
Yeah, that is about it.
Doctor Strange, great, go watch it.
It's really good.
Enjoy
We
it.
liked it.
Yeah.
It's just we like complaining, as I said.
We'll complain about stuff that we like all
Yeah.
the time.
Come back next week to hear us complain about other things.
Yes.
So what's next? Is Obi-Wan's next, and then Miss
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
there a couple weeks of just nothing?
Yeah,
TV?
couple-
Yeah,
we
not
got
much.
Halo done. We got Halo.
You have Halo.
Hooray!
Yeah, then She-Hulk, then Wakanda.
Oh, there'll be some complaining about that. I can feel that already.
Guardians Christmas special.
Oh
If
god.
that's happening.
Oh,
The one I'm looking forward to the most is probably Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy that, and because I'm not as invested,
Yeah.
No.
so there'll be less bitching.
I'm really intrigued.
I know I'm gonna shit all over She-Hulk.
to see the train wreck that is She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Especially when they're talking about the breaking the fourth wall and all this other shit.
Are you?
Yeah.
which that's how she got famous.
Oh, that's right.
She was breaking
Yeah.
the fourth wall 20
So-
years before Deadpool was.
That's
They're just,
right.
They're just gonna remake Ally McBeal,
Yes,
but that's
And
it's sort of also what she sort of is, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to
Oh,
get that balance
sorry.
of comedy and action.
Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When's that out?
Natalie Portman looks good.
She does
She
look
does.
good in that
Buddy.
picture.
Yeah.
Hopefully Gore.
Well, the arms look alright. Clearly skipped every leg day.
It's like Hemsworth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Twinsies. Now she really is Thor.
No, she does look great. Look, I know what. Oh my.
Alright, wait for that one.
Yeah, you
3
thought I
hour plus
shit on
special
Doctor
and
Strange. You wait till Thor comes out. That's
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna
yeah.
cop
You
it.
guys are lucky. We weren't doing this when Ragnarok came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
mate.
That episode will still be going.
I'll still complain about Ragnarok. I tell people, I reckon, at least once a month that's a piece of shit. And they look at me weird. And I'm just like, what do you mean? It's fucking terrible.
You're not getting arguments.
Terrible.
Oh,
Horrible. No,
wrong
no, no, Nick, no,
No,
no.
I think it was okay. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna defend it.
No.
But I'll go and watch it.
I will.
I will never watch that movie ever again.
No,
in my
I will never
entire
watch
life.
Ragnarok again, ever.
I
Ever.
don't hate it that much.
I'll watch it because Tessa Thompson's in it. Yeah.
She's shit too.
She's alright.
Yeah, she's not great in it.
She ain't the Valkyrie. She's shit.
No,
the whole
for her being the
drunken
Valkyrie.
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. No, she's.
She's
For her being
terrible.
the Valkyrie.
Nah, I'm not a fan.
I'm more annoyed with Ruffalo, to be honest.
Ruffalo's
Hulk is
shit.
shittest. That's what's killed me with Marvel recently too. Is Ruffalo just like we don't understand the beautifulness we had with Ed Norton. We did not appreciate what we had. We're like 6 hours.
Okay, before we start trolling towards 3 hours,
No, I'd say
was a big week.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, need your heart out.
I said trailing towards 3 hours, Dave.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for joining us for
Oh, I
this.
thought you had another announcement. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I just want to. I'm trying to wrangle this beast. Frick us out of hand.
I do have to go.
Stop.
We rant about MCU for another hour.
We can.
If we really can, yes.
Yeah, definitely we can.
But let's not do that.
I do
Okay.
need to sleep.
He's only had 2 hours sleep in the last 3 months.
Yeah, and I have to kind of cut this podcast together and render it and all that. So
They can wait.
You're just saying long words to say he thinks you're working. Yeah, cutting and rendering.
Render.
yeah.
It's not even like
Press
a
it.
visual.
It's not even a house.
Yes,
No
it-
cement rendering.
YouTube. It's hard work pressing a button and waiting an
I
hour.
was gonna say, I don't think it does much work on the rendering section. I've seen it happen.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
Like,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Rate us, subscribe, please. Thank you for the support.
Please lie when you rate and like 5 stars.
Please.